Makwa Badaba was born TV. Nsemo koko chiko bremai na efa highway ni sune kawansem. Yema me AkuaDonkor no na beto odwa say yema me afrim. Erade mfa ne kransie. Red Hospital ana South Rentemi siye. Bia na ote eye Nsawam area ho. Hospital di ka akoye no na kama say omuni ICU. According to Nana Romeo of Accra FM, na omuni ICU. And intino omoye transfer pa. Mama de niko PM ewo rich ewo enkran na Nana Romeo cancer no ano wamfa hospital ni di antubia but kama say sana story ni sitie so atese ntimi no kasa die ano na sese enya senkuma wo Ghana na highway ni so ahye ni na ye mame AkuaDonkor ni running mate aye friend no I mean, ni dimpa eta friend no Roman father. Roman father ni eta friend no. Na enra no Roman father enso so the breaking news no beto ho kane ansana spread na enra no so with the help of Ohiniba media omo kopie mu wo adweretia bia maame AkuaDonkor free ampana busuan so atenase a omo abodwa sese omutwa adadwo a enipa so abawura fio asese ni na ne se ye maame AkuaDonkor awrade fofi anto atama ye maame afiri na utie enna interview a Kofi TV ene secretary omo Ghana Freedom Party ana afi so ne ba maame AkuaDonkor ba edi tu jana kama se maame na woman na no hododo no kakra ni fie ko animu according to Roman father no 83 years but kwa bushia na bushia pani ba ko a eno a onua FM na ya brefu ni omukasa na 90 yes antie ma me wanyini pa but eno a me nam highway no so titiro ne TikTok a branch friend StɛpDown and din se me betu dwa na I say $5 million allegedly. Anna a branch here friend Roman father no. Me check the running mate for Mami AkuaDonkor. Allegedly or demanded because I'm say Jama superpowers be per se or StɛpDown. So what I say until or per se StɛpDown there. Say na proposed money omo man allegedly. Ti means na me can ye allege. Hey $250,000. But no see would demand 5 million. According to StɛpDown, mebo audio no TikTok. So what I say. Na afi so party executives. Oma PBB kakra dia mo. Na afi se na bombe timi asi from na say. E say me no ka say say jama still na no on the box number 3 no. Kanene ye maame AkuaDonkor but say gum na aba nti say nsisa kakra ba nti me no ka say number 7 comma NDC number 8 no comma APC yes Hassan Ayarega I believe say me de maso to form kakra say jama isi am 10 days something like that me nyanya update no correct but anyways that is so far some of the rumors going around AfiaSchwar no aso twiniti e de nsemba kumienu bi ebetu dwa na kamera say o see AfiaSchwar say no wo campaign adiama NDC or campaign adiama NDC nti obi amfa nkotim soro number 1 AfiaSchwar no she's just being ironic you see me but anyways ono so react to the sad news and demise of maame AkuaDonkor was one TV suni nsemo kokotwiko breman ana ye kan wansem drop your comment in a professional way ye beko abranche friend no eno anso kodwon cancel the win maame financial share na eno kodwon cancel the win de obeye no na ase amanfo se na kodwon nti atwetwe na wo twetwe Roman father sa no na sabio maame AkuaDonkor free mu na sese wo beye video a nsem we na wo ka se party no mbawe o ma wie na onye sure say busuafo a maame AkuaDonkor abusia ebeti sika dia ma Roman father say on fanko non fango ngweren enko president enya dia bi besimi abada nempo wi ano mawe ma me fa kodwo de no fani kan. Drop your comment in a professional way nyenko yen.
Adofo bidiane kodwo kansa lewo. Be chaga na fo nyina na abushia sebi ade ato woni eye enedan ya maame di bia AkuaDonkor. Na bushia mu ya akọ isanse ya na anwe ana sebi ade chi ti se maame afiri. Eye ye pa because e basa na awoho akanipa. Se dabei ana obo ade so be fe yenim da ko se ne se wachina. Na me fine maame AkuaDonkor kra isi. Na bushia nyina ya akọ. We love you so much. We love her so much. Just said, "Mama, ni kwe ni papa osre. Nka said, just said, omoni jikeke. We are what chance ya the fire nke. Who we are go for car. About 1 minute. Adofo ya maji ngo to abama ni nyina no. Said, ayekwa. Na de ba metin mi say, ya mama e free mu. We in the vice woman father say when the vice president Japan say nyamato no nsafe na wo kuri abusuafo no be yi ni sika ndi amma woman father so mfa magina mana na say ti woman father na ni sika to so aho na metwa menti asi ana meni ni say abusuafo bi na kaus musika say woman father jiko papa ko president ni da yes woman father dey we na ano baby ko first go fine ana bet for we advice anka that we ko we ni ana ko be advice na se ne ko ni ho no ma e be si den why campaign ska be na we ko ye abu so ka se jimame account ko first kan ni ko campaign ere die e si woman father man to bin ko si don first ka ma dabida lumba so pa ka se Luma first come on for the one for the for pencil that. If you don't pet, hey, I dear to any. Hey, hey, Sabos to be ye.
Okay. Kwajon cancel the win. Or say Chirabosum Crampo, a bit to Ghana Freedom Party. When in sema kwajon cancer le wendi be obi anu se kwadwo ye comic actor ni ade but you usu say this time all kasa no okay because in one word the other as a or twetwe you Roman father yi so at say I don't know how you take it there but drop your comment in a professional way yeka Roman father some no Roman father no yes, ono so yen century oye adwuma ewo atenka media Tobinku ye papa Tobinku na adwuma ba ko a abrantie frɛ no Roman father oye adwuma no now ma yenko Roman father ho video say we happen say last month as then tama omukoshia Dr. Mamadu Bawumia central fokoshia Dr. Mamadu Bawumia abrantie frɛ no Roman father ka sembi tiniye o ka sembi anaso bisa Dr. Mamadu Bawumia senyo me pese ye tie sa video no na afi ye koyenim e wasansemfo ano
Roman father I think that number was 6.9 and the running mate for Ghana Freedom Party yes yeah Mr. President in case we don't win and we win please remember us in paradise. In case we don't win and we win.
Okay, o see tie. Dr. Mamadu Bawumia no bisa na asem no. Enti one word the other central phone share no mo bisa doctor asem no. Ano say so ogina o ye adwuma e de Martin KFM. Na osaso double as the running mate for Ghana Freedom Party. Sempo se omanwini tie ne nsem na okan ye o omanwini na se doctor wini a aya won kai enye se won kai no as in personal on kai party no in paradise asem na okan ne modu
This Roman father, I think that number 106.9, and the running mate for Ghana Football Party. Yes, yeah. Mr. President, in case we don't win, and we win, please remember us in paradise. Remember us in paradise. In case we don't win and we win. The question is very simple. Please, on the floor. Future incoming president. Incoming vice president, please. So His Excellency, in case we don't win and you win, remember us in paradise. My question is very simple. What is your government going to do to leverage upon the employment potential of the sector? Thank you very much.
For sure.
Okay, Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, also double as the presidential candidate for the MPP. I say for sure. Now, Menkase, so far, Roman father can say now, just a joke, and I say, I don't know how you interpret it. So what I say, but and I say no, and I say concern beto. So Abrantie, allegedly, obisa $5 million. And sana. Wetimia then and a party for one any party how much mercy from Senaba Aja ebe see na you see aye bibi o e allege so what you say etina me this video yaba na usuwa den odi ba kwa dwendwen mu sa pepepe ma yen senti ho no kakra biom na yentie the doctor beka na me wia ma continue na AfiaSchwar. Drop your comment in a professional way man nianko.
This Roman father, I think that number 106.9, and the running mate for Ghana Football Party. Yes, yeah. Mr. President, in case we don't win, and we win, please remember us in paradise. Remember us in paradise. In case we don't win and we win. The question is very simple. Please, on the floor. Future incoming president. Incoming vice president, please. So His Excellency, in case we don't win and you win, remember us in paradise. My question is very simple. What is your government going to do to leverage upon the employment potential of the sector? Thank you very much.
For sure. Well, I think that you ended on a very good note talking about the employment potential of this industry. Look, this is when you take the creative arts and tourism, this is where you can create the most jobs. It's very clear. And so, again, if we invest properly in this sector, the creative arts and tourism will get a lot of jobs created, and this is why we have to finish all these theaters that we are talking about. We have to do the streaming, we have to do all the investment. But as I keep saying, I believe that, $100 million, $200 million invested in the creative arts industry really can yield us billions in terms of wealth. So I want us to invest in this sector. I'm committing that I'm going to champion the creative arts industry as president of the Republic of Ghana, because there's a lot of which is good in this industry. We haven't really scratched the surface, as Mr. Sego was telling us earlier. We haven't scratched the surface. It's an area that we should maximize, and the talent is all here. So I'm very, very thankful for all of you coming today, and looking forward to working with you. Thank you very much.
Okay, Mr. Digital Man, attending count. And I walk ni we before na we bra na we akwa na we aba. So I say, it is what it is. Drop your comment in a professional way. Now, you're nim. AfiaSchwar no area to the sad news of AkuaDonkor. Mr. Yenti AfiaSchwar, Now after that, no, now you the main issue. Oh, TikTok. Dr. Ren and some what kind of. To me, I allege, but I don't know how you take it. So far, videos are bono. Okay, kasi now TB free multiplication and division and subtraction and addition. You know, how do you see it? Drop your comment in a professional way. AfiaSchwar Faminante.
AkuaDonkor na free education ban. Why be a tomo?
Kotua ye mesu ko fisi. Obi amoni obi no. Oso me de me nisu ade na me ba. Enfa me kire. Amba me ba. Ye di ka no. On the photo we. 2012. Ama me yore. Na me ba 2012 no. With the free pot. Free education. And you may be the good process. So, any, when you are me jama, if you find more for this, you are me jama, mamma. And as I look at it, you can say, I'm waiting with me. One last year, there was a free pot. Free education, you know, me buy it. Yeah, be a son I buy, you know. Me do I buy, and me idea. I will be there.
AkuaDonkor na free education buy. Ono kwani di pa. Odi free education buy so oni metro ni mkenkan. Say nkofo be brave vote say. Cause na me omo mo ye me mobo sisi a NDC for because AkuaDonkor ndi ho ya aka 12 nti omo da so ye 8 and omo ye number 7. E ha me ma omo pa. Ese AkuaDonkor ndi ho ya aka 12. Because you now print a ballot box no, you now print a ballot sheet no, and now they best say you better say you made in a cocaine. I buy any name say woo. AkuaDonkor who is this year 7 and also me 8. Cause I'm more munchech one, yeah, that's year 1. The Yamian no Shan. I will put me in a woman in cat trace, so yeah, 1. And I'm a saying, my madrin say, my best problem, Beba Mini and DC phone 10 beam. They say, me, my madrin send back campaign, I'm DC phone. And 10 DC for Muntie, say, me, person, bring a problem beam. Pesa some due, a buy and tem. My company, I'm NPP for my company, I'm NDC for a country, the Muntie and DC for. Mon kind of Musa Mudemokwa. John Mahaman year 1 in year Shinian year 1. Modia Montoma 1, and this for Muntie. Me person minimum in arts now some dream. Mammy campaign, Quamina. Me pacho, and this for person minimum in arts now some dream. Timomayan in Iron Cotoma number 1. Ye we are a kind, near do be a diamano. And to the would you draw? Forget it, because I don't go. What the question 7 ebia na mo number ni 8 di share ebia na mo ye 7 ti mo ma nyina ye nkoto ma 1 ye wi a be kan ne de mo di amamo me mpese bia abeya mo ba be wini minimu benya asem wini minimu benya asem and I say baby adon mahama won ne ho na me ho na don mahama so wo he 1 and to the fashion team forget MPP phone, forget them, so much they no way. They say the more can meti, maybe campaign ya mam. NDC for mon forget MPP phone, a yezu, a ye 1, a yezu, a ye 1. Mon fan to mutrim, say AkuaDonkor wu ye ntinia masasa, and NDC, a yezu, a ye 1, a yezu, a ye 1. Many monena, mon forget MPP phone, forget homo, many woman. And this minimum is say, Sala. The make cannot say, men person minimum problem be a make up for ya me became. Men person problem be a minimum 10 beam. Me say, me to me was I'm a company, I'm at the number 1 party in the world, NDC. Now, number 1 here, NDC, a 1, a zoo, a because we are doing so, they could see baby, a now could see. Pa kwesi ndum so ana akosi ayarga so what say we vote na no sa na mo ye 2020 no me ka no kra che mo de mo ye 2020 na election mo anya bi no na me ka no instead of see nyina ye beto ma one no na afi mu bi kotoma ase ho ne ade na etu fraye enti mon kai sa afi we me ne mo nanam mon forget MPP phone me ne mo nanam Yezu one John one Chinye one wo de forget wo bia wo kwa kotoma one Electoral Commissioner me ati asese ye nyina ye to ma one a ye be kan na ye do bia de amane to de kan number 1 1 because one fence e bi kwa wo bobo anu akose no what I say madwini ho mi kunni mi akasa me hu se de ekoso social media no minti mi ne dabi ndc na sade enti se hwekwa me ne mo ye bi da dabi mama mi nkwa no enti se hwekwa ndc me ne mo ye bi da wate me ma problem ma ye ntemu da se ma cassette ya ma mo fa ncheme mo fa me boni nyina ncheme na ye nto aba no asumdwe mu do bia kwa o de ye den o de si one first one John Mahama ye den o ye one AkuaDonkor wuo no amane emanira asesa mu de mbo ene emanira asesa se first ne 13 se o ma be 12 ti connection no so se eye chinye ye one eye zua eye one pacho message mo ma ye nua no mo nkwase obi a mfasanka se fia se woni ndisifo ni problem biem o campaign ama John Mahama ti ye nyina ye koto ama 1 ye nyina ye koto ama de 1 Eyezu eye 1 Eyezu eye 1 ye nyina de ense kosi 1 na so okwa abanoje ya 1 na de siso na akọ me campaign MPP bi me ni mo agya adwuma me campaign mo omutimi omo de me campaign amendisi ye koto ama 1 de me kana say okọ ya ra de wato ama 1 no akofie ye kokan Eyezu eye 1 eye John Mahama eye 1 eye Chinya eye 1 wodi okwa 1 na wodon sesi so no obobo ne kama Electoral Commission me ati asese ye wia ye be kan bo bia de amano enti na me ka kyeremo me semaye ndisi fo boni amofa nche me wate ni enina ye nkoto ma 1 ni empam nkofo yi kwa de fansesi 1 connection so eye Chinye ye 1 eye Zuwa ye 1 mukamo bia ante se AkuaDonkor wo ni ntinye nyina asesa wa abatuo nim enti ndc fo de ye nyina ye koto ama hwan 1 ye nyina ye koto ama hwan 1 ye nyina ye koto ama hwan 1 onem kroma na dia tutim Eyezu eye 1 Eyezu eye 1 eye John Mahama eye 1 Eyezu eye 1 eye Chinye eye 1 eye John Mahama eye 1 kokro motivesi 1 John Mahama eye 1 Eyezu eye 1 eye Chinye eye 1 eye John Mahama eye 1 tikai kokromotini yedi besi number 1 eye John Mahama eye 1 Eyezu eye 1 eye Chinye eye 1 eye John Mahama eye 1 Eyezu eye 1 eye Chinye eye 1 eye John Mahama eye 1 kokromotino yedi besi 1 eye John Mahama number 1 kokromotino yedi besi eye John Mahama number 1 Eyezu pacho mo bia ndada mo bia nka bibia nto wadwene emo bia nka bibia nto wadwene na ekoto ama 1 ye toma 1 wia Electoral Commission be kai wo bia de na odi ama no me say election we me ye nko election na me ni obi wo problem da NDC problem be a woman in Muntembia solve it. Say be advert a mamo. A one. We NDC near Okoya, no I intend them now they see one, no one will want to come now they are two. Fatu one, Ukoko Mutino, first one. Aba we yen na ya tiase ye ne electoral commission obi atiase say ye kwakoto amawan number 1 ye wia ye be kan twinye de ne ya kan osono de e wa asundwem me pa cho sem atiase ye de nyame ase ti sebia campaign maka bibia TNDC fo a me ye dwanto amfa ncheme na ye nyina ye nkoto ma number 1 ye nyina nkoto amawan number 1 Yenina kotoa mahwan number 1 emo bi na da o send number be 8 ebisi number be 7 eye nada eye MPP for no na etwa wo mo ka kire mo se mo nkotoma number 8 NDC for se mo nim se medomo eye MPP for no na etwa mo ho se mo nkotoma number 8 obi ka kire se kotoma number 7 number 6 number 8 number 9 oye dada fo ni yenyina ye kotoa mahwan 1 NPP for no person more. And this almost catch us a cotoma number 7. Will be catch us a cotoma number be a fancy one in it. Let
okay, AfiaSchwar no. Afia is just being ironic. You see, but me know say currently EC Electoral Commission every release criteria about beto mpese kin be na yekoye no. Yes, it me know say currently in there obi order 8. Uda 8 aubeko 6 mame hade JDM da 7 only 8 you see a year free currently as it stand now enti na yes but even say na mam AkuaDonkor free mu na party ni so asinche for now NPP for the esuro de omno obiara enche. Now, you read the press statement from EC. I see press release. Death of 2024 presidential candidate, Madam AkuaDonkor. Also dated 29th October 2024. And now, the Electoral Commission has today received information on the unfortunate passing of the presidential candidate of the Ghana Freedom Party, GFP, Madam AkuaDonkor. May she rest in peace. While in the 1992 Constitution and the Public Elections Regulations 2020 CI 127 are not clear on processes to follow in the event of the death of a presidential candidate. Article 50 Clause 4 of the 1992 Constitution provides as follows. Where at the close of nominations, but before elections, one of the candidates dies, a further period of 10 days shall be allowed for nominations. The Commission has since informed the GFP to make arrangement to nominate a new candidate and inform the Commission accordingly. In the meantime, the Commission has suspended the printing of the presidential ballot papers, which was near completion. Thank you, Samuel Tete, Deputy Chairman, Operations. Yes. The chairman say, no abanasano. According to any article in the 1992 Constitution, and on the BBA or Manganum, Tianona, easy a quote. Ebani say will be year nominations, and I say I can't crank year nominations, na before say yebakwa to abano. Na say mpofrimu nipa ba ku bi ewua. Ebani sana. Yisi no ede ena edu ede ma party krona o ma de efrimu no say mo sanfa nipa foforo ensa megina. So what I say, this is before say ye kwakoto election. Ye kwakoto abano. Anti sana city. Enti abano sana is na quote from the Constitution. Ano dia ba say GFP, Ghana Freedom Party. Mr. Mo, me mama 10 days. Eda du mo fa se mo ba kwa dia. Tiewu se mo ba kwa. Mo nya ne tentem within that 2 days. Do adia to many. Do ye mama AkuaDonkor nim se busua atwa sumo bo banane ade. ni na ye but se mani abrese akansi se mbetimi atua mama 10 days pe momra inti 10 days no mo sanfa ni pafoforo ensa megina mu kama nanka I printing of ballot boxes ne ada nanka ya wia ne sa ene se BBC e di aba no inti monya ne tem shabu 10 days eti the isi di aba no so atase na inti currently bakwa free inti NPP eda so da one JDM na odan wotwe no isi waba nanim or 7 88 no APC tisani sitie na akwa me cheddar eda 11 okay eti when the official release is the ababeto abonten na akwaku opening 90 sweet bar obi aba class bia nyamenshran she video no miss v 90 I believe say bia boko so my yanko na before say mess switch na makọ TikTok no na ehọ na ensem no wo no allege say Roman father yi up $5 million na janka bia niema ne ade na nka ja na nka kwan dem no na be da bonten say UGMC krata ba be da bonten era da boako abranti a oni mfie dunwotwe na momo otwika na ode kana kwakopem ana ode kana kwago bo obi diem na enam soma ahofefo emaba wa ahofefo American citizen bako American citizen bako ya Canadian citizen menka abusuan yawo eno na krata beto abonti baby abamu ane dano UGMC University of Ghana Medical Center ahona brebi was born minya accident me go die or kama brutal or brutal private na uni cash de abo otiate wie na me number 2022 asemu me wie na me number be $2,000 me ka 2,000 plus bagana mo 50,000 plus or 60,000 plus o me hwe oye pa into private hospital no ehona abrantie ana abamu akuma wadi mfie 16 years no ogodai ebra wodi bo mu a nipa mienu efiri mu ehye ya me pese meka busuan yawo enne the 30th of October court bekwa setena tirie court bekwa setena intene Dr. Bishop Salifo Mako ene wife ebekwa ko pimo court yebekwa ko hwede yebekwa ko sie na minim sa so the members ne bekwa ode a ene de be brutal beteno ano na krata eba beto abonten na amafo busa bia erad abamu ano sane fen erad amako ehefo no wo debi hospital won sore no mra UGMC and a release krata sabrantie no is not fit to come for interrogations at the police station tienie me ba be ready ye ba ba munsem biwia na me de we na etwa to de amount she video no mame na yenko yenim University of Ghana Medical Center Limited our ref okay dated October 29th Mr. Muhum to whom it may concern medical report Erad Salifu Amwakon Erad an above client presented to the University of Ghana Medical Center on the 12th of October 2024. He was referred from Legon Hospital with an open right ankle dislocation and facial lacerations. Okay, there were a brief period of loss of consciousness. He was managed by both the plastic and orthopedic surgeons. He had debridement, spinning right ankle, and external fixation, and a flap cover on 14th October 2024. Findings at surgery were okay. Findings at surgeries were okay. 1. An open right ankle joint dislocation with an unstable joint. Into bracket then Caslo 3B and that's if one meet match here. The torso or say a tear of the interior and post eh yeah brother bro fuck abna pia we omra no me read mami and the that Allɛgɛd near you okay mami mra the means on the 21st October he had split skin grafting of his post traumatic ulcer. He's currently mobilizing non-weight bearing on his right leg. He was discharged on 28 October 2024 to be reviewed on OPD basis. He is currently not fit to be sent to the police station for interrogation. When he is done with treatment, I will inform you accordingly. Thank you. Yours sincerely. Okay, Dr. Fred Salibu. Okay, the hear me ano the gusro ne de on fanko non fangwe de opeso de and man kan ye the hear me down inti Ghana for trace rani abaso se abrante no mu hia no abamu ano me de sana mekan so oni mfie bi motwe and to mu hia no Piercing Whispers now saying yes Kwame Stevie or see who built the UGMC Mama Onwa yes JDM you know now a private hospital one of the fantastic Fantabruta hospital I know what didn't so what I say uni skadi otiate eti wenu Dr. Fred Salibu and a diabano media the hear many or say when he's done with treatment aba now what if we say apostle no ekofie ono go interrogation I'm just asking myself ye beba o ye mfa no 20 minutes ka say enne court be kwasetena so what I say court be kwasetena o sansam but no na sakrata free UGMC e ba say ba mo ano ontimi eden say apostle hia na nti apostle no mesra mu IGP or correct Mr. Mabayan mon kofi o mai meba drop your comment in a professional way now my uncle afia there so or say no mon fan ko tim soro for now no me dey press releaser from East Nabeto 10 days for the Ghana Freedom Party so mbeyi ipafufro e de aba na afi aba bebo ano until that 10 days no say o mantimi anya provision amfa amade a enye Mahama 8 no da no woko 7 eno aso na manfo dia campaign ade wo yenko yedim entimi so drop your comment in a professional way sit tight na tie nsem we edemame the next 20 minutes tie nsem we edemame
so omo pese omo wiem complete ana ye ma kwa na omo nya wurem na nya bobọ se MPP a wini a so omo aka omo kase ye de ba mama de ye de ba ma NDC de and then ka wo nsi ni na omo kai until we have to
what is saying mami answer we mami sawa me kase private yeah men kase ebia sabi o ni sika me I'm telling you the reality because me my God open me weird this was 2022 me kansema obi is open to the public the general public but only kasha tinam se Ghana say opisika me makwa goda ho me nya accident ho na goda treatment you good o na me difufu na you hospital be na obekwa Ghana ha many no so fufu ye betimi fufu de abrawo ntino anya se bia agoye Mahama ntina agoye private enya no na meka but the treatment and everything that they give you anya ona kwame you goda na record you what be a studio Tino, Mr. T. Winmami, now, honey, hear me.
Oh, because you see, I said that didn't know. Obia, ni so peso, wiem complete. And a mom quite normal room there, na bobose.
Piercing, me currently, within the 10, currently, no, or honor that. Min kase o JDM about that 7. Currently, now, or honor that. 10 days, you know, last year. Na omanphobia fama I don't know how it is going to stand for now titima se menka say JDM ye na free 8 enya no na meka
MPP a wini a So maka on because yediba mama dear, yediba ma NDC dear, and then ka war nsi. Ni na omo kai. Until we have to be very, very careful and know where we are going to tackle. Then because there be numbers and into behind number need anya fi and fi ma. Then yanko pa asi ni hinu. Ni fa desa ni untimi tun on pa ko. This yanko pa no na bet me tu on pa ko. Ntimi there be asma person me kaka kra no. Me da ma say.
Yo, you better say. Elizabeth, embrem na Nyankopon wa wesi hini de mesrem wa eno de momfa nto nchen kakra why na Nyankopon wo ti nani na eye Esau ye de Jacob ye de Esau ejapade de akoma eye a friend say Jacob ti nyame de osi hini but yenye ya femu de pa very very important. Elizabeth na wo ka bibi so we adwom nso a anyway yentie de won't be kai yentie won't be asema okay
na se me pese me ye no make it so me say osu be pa I'm telling you so back on ya me what 10 na se me what bill na se me 1 million na ye and I'm telling you me say so osu be pa kra wodi ba tinya ba bi NDC for kra da say 8 na say ye no memo ma free wa ba 7 and na say 6 I'm telling you to show the strength and the power. Ha! Yeah, namni ye campaign ya what to na so ya Pharisees. I'm telling you. I know uti unya demo. Osumpa. Na nasa de kam mesia hitino. Ko finti me dia chaw. Me do boni ya chaw. Ko men ko ye boni bio.
Wini baby Ousu bempa you be I just say
You see, wow. Threat
yeah Wini baby Ousu bempa joining a wabeka waba abontia beka se NDC be lose no a huge blow to omo camp
MPP Belusu.
yes yedi obia nim se baby ekoi di MPP be lose but ye won kofobi wo Ghana ye use ma politicians ni use the play mind game our citizens so and some kofoni bi e usu bempa e de usu bempa no de omunya ba abonten because omo kasa eye enkrasing radio stations no epeki wo manum asem sa community eye friend say radio sia a friend say what town centers no fa womanum asem and omutie pa especially when it comes to other regions via yentimi nkan nyina wa and inti oba abontin obe make pronouncement say John Mahama ebe wini no na they were hoping say ko be kana no atu no ma use no e dey dirty game etia NDC ni John Mahama ana ankoba ne sa enti uti wo manum kasa ni nyina no a the omo kari nyana say it is strategies no de be win election now AkuaDonkor ewuyi abrante no yen running mate omo ne di nkomo a omo ama no $250,000 a so wonji
Munti hani yo piercing Munti hani me de hano me say ya leg enti na me be shase no me di video kakra na Roman father kasa na on Dr. Mamadou Bamia obisa na sam obi beka say joke but anyways Ghana na yeteno so what I say
is normally be winning election now AkuaDonkor ewuyi abrante no yen running mate omo ne di nkomo a omo ama no $250,000 a so wonji sikanisa so clearly no omunim kwan a omo faso the only way NDC for eso motiase ne se be one of the things that me pewo NDC new team and say they are working very hard especially a friend is a Reverend Dr. Yamin and the other guy I've forgotten his name onokra de MPP abensu kroma kwa kububu ne dan kra wo Adan area ho baby I've forgotten his name Mustafa Bandi yes so mo kosoa no mo ma Ghana fo no beto aba ne te ase se wo kwa akoto aba wo de hwe chinie no asa because ashenso de na e wa ha no chinie bi eni ho no bi busa sa de no ma ye NDC de no kete sa we near the official EC afraid to say people would be babonting, but the education should go out there because it is more critical and crucial. Say, baby, I do it a Ghana versus MPP. Baby, I do know a Ghana versus MPP because we shouldn't your ma and kofu we ya. Now when you one cry say, you invite Oliver so on brand yen the bonnie and the she Oliver eti play me kofa and wide no share selves. Enya mo wan say Oliver ni a friend is any audio e ba bontin. Kanda pa say yanchew. Obviously kanda pa no nya de betimi ame achi Oliver. Nipa wo me achi Oliver ni papa na o she white ade bi o ma quotation no. What you say? Ken Oforiatta or a very wicked man. Very evil. Yes, that Ken Oforiatta. Onu ni fie na won kraman bi no atudi Atamels and John Dramani Mahama. Ken Oforiatta. Very wicked, very no be a doctor endum to aduane ma ne di ma ne bosia ma ne sika. Or buy we go ne bank. One in the office. Catch a doctor endum say, oh bank ne there is not going to be affected. The same thing until that the same thing or catch Kofi Amoabi. Kofi Amoabi could uncle do if you know what test see a go ne bank. So such people need a baby about be more than crucial. Say a beji Ghana ne free woman say. Who had the echo so boko? Who had the ACC or about Bianco for no a kunkum womuniamo a kunkum a yakusasi for ewa boko. All because Baumia send a tibiano, yenya mampurushi ni boko naba. Overlord of boko.
How?
Enyamuna kunyano so ya modia. Bakwa semina from colonial masters time. Basine HSE kusasi fone na wo ansa na mampurushi fone beto.
One of them strategy no.
Ubibi say is the chat correct? Chat with the message mo mini chat no correct free so no arenia obi ama mebomi wa.
It's the new chat that is coming.
The new chat that is coming, indeed. Yeah. And we see so clearly, no, if you look at what is going on there, media, the governor, would to me, Ashanti regional governor, or not your son or an empire, and the empire, the crowd, 2 for crowd is. Or see, now, Nana Kwame Busa, a very intelligent question. Say, who is next? Because what can say, obetimi ama NDC about better number 7 and now number 6. This you know, send the NDC better number 7. Why be a number 6 so? Why be and the why be? We can say so we be AkuaDonkor no be no on issue or on a problem so but judging from what happened to Sewa Brunino, we cannot take these people for granted.
Of course.
Yes, say president any abaiwa fefe betwempena ye betwempena na chini ye sepese say ku abaiwa no ye president ni na twempena ana nkofo edo mbekun no makata o ma no so because akufu ado no sana etie sana nti no de hooligans ene ono omo nam no wafa hooligans ana ono omo nam se ne bodyguards boys ye omo ne na ne namwa no omo bomb aya brabo phone bi wo street so ana wa for omo no omo nam no my bodyguard into omo kum free me see oketechie na no there was a time bi okache me no those days ana anwema mu kodendenden of frame ka che me so commander be frame na me so commander no so commander Kofi Buachi be frame na me sesa na musan so dey asem so chale your boys na bi no omo hwe omo ye because commander say engofo we di omo ball tu no mu kun free o de kokota enkonkosi aga ebe no kona bra kona bra nti ye hwe ye hu so ye and it is the truth And anyone na election time here see Jerry John Rawlings said it was our apomudi on who edini Martina bi do see woni ni di nkomo no ka chen so nkomo no ni di ye no oba be kasa wo ho amagana fo ahu ni stance anche ne yete se Jerry John Rawlings yes nyankopon ene de ma nyankopon na age nyame atonsa afren nyame nkum nipa wo munti ase se nyame bi ni ba bi a wo kum nipa nkosa nyame kum nipa nka kufu adempa ba na mamfo abosi nyame nkum no enka nyame nko ate dada self love na meboa na kwa me na mebo
dog wakani nyina na papa na ye fe ni keke na obekasa asisi ya na oka se Ghana for ye nyaachum AkuaDonkor no ne ho juana. That's the question I wanted to ask him before he dropped. AkuaDonkor ba ye den na wanka atem didi be na wen didi. So if people are also calling her illiterate on wa ba ne bro sa o
NT senior man. Yes, senior man.
It says here, no, it's easier release a press statement or issue, but at the end of the way, it's a cacono. So I'm almost 10 days, so I'm fat the from Ra. The woman say, and some now Canadian, most of them know ya, it was I know ya, because opinions here, but the woman say, they are buying mufui. You bet me I could bribing coffee if they no man for biama.
No, yak makanwa hano. Makanwa say or no ni pakron cry your friend say money $250,000 see sir. $250,000 ni sir. Your money 5 million. Na AkuaDonkor, your money state barrier. Na AkuaDonkor busiafo ni sort your mouth. Ana ono so the political party member seniors no. Ono so na buy na hwe no sort your mouth. Ni passport man no free Ghana.
Was I know ya because opinions here. But the woman say, they are buying mufui. You bet me I could bribing coffee if they no man for biama.
No, yak makanwa hano. Makanwa say or no ni pakron cry your friend say money $250,000 see sir. $250,000 ni sir. Your money 5 million. Na AkuaDonkor, your money state barrier. Na AkuaDonkor busiafo ni sort your mouth. Ana ono so the political party member seniors no. Ono so na buy na hwe no sort your mouth. Ni passport man no free Ghana.
I buy mufui. You bet me I could bribing coffee if they no man for biama.
No, yak makanwa hano. Makanwa say or no ni pakron cry your friend say money $250,000 see sir. $250,000 ni sir. Your money 5 million. Na AkuaDonkor, your money state barrier. Na AkuaDonkor busiafo ni sort your mouth. Ana ono so the political party member seniors no. Ono so na buy na hwe no sort your mouth. Ni passport man no free Ghana.
Intino. Okay, but arguable kakra. If he say so, we will be me aside their cocoa too.
Ono ni pane so ono you are withdraw from contest. How the kokota court debate me action is by force. Medina menye india by force say shemindi.
Then some can say numbers no. On say enye always say or say asie de ne basro. The American what you say. And yet always say esa asie de no e ba top.
Say number 2 no so drop down. Number 1 could drop back down.
Number 1 no. Na say the go free 1 so go 0.
Tina odian cheche mu e because be say meti ase.
Say o say number 1 so say asie de ne ba soro dia. I don't think e soro de ne so nko e soro de ne nko. Top no. So
one. And on number 13 and not 12.
1 they say ko 0.
Obisu di odiaban maybe phone lines now to so far so good. The win a reaction to Roman father or some part in your marry 2 two cry then 2 year yes AfiaSchwar AfiaSchwar or call for is say no say obi amfanko team soro 1 NDC for person no mbenya problem bia ntino mo fanko team soro so ata say ana 3 Dr. Ren audio ye ababeda bontin anampo ono ankasa na ekan so ata say Allɛgɛd etina medika bo first video Roman father na o chire mu say onim say odeti
This Roman father, I think that November 106.9, and the running mate for Ghana Freedom Party. Yes, yeah. Mr. President, in case we don't win, and we win, please remember us in paradise. Remember us in paradise. In case we don't win and we win. The question is very simple. Please, I'm on the floor. Future incoming president. Incoming vice president, please. So His Excellency, in case we don't win and you win, remember us in paradise. My question is very simple.
Okay, and Roman father na ten nkano. Me say me biefo na amuni hweka, me woni hweka me koka mintela o wakasem bi e dia fa yama me AkuaDonkor ewu no. Wi anam de no abawie sharp. Chumberi mapo.
Good morning, Osborne.
Morning. Openi ukwa na. Ukwa Germany.
I'm Germany. We want to go here.
No wabubai na anka nchem so wabubai. Wo de yenko eating.
Oh, David.
Yenko eating.
Saba beda dem tino.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't pay me who say all my life when I'm saying no, I said me yenko so me fetch them adwin bikaka.
Yenko.
Hello.
Yenko pani metonka obi atonka yenko.
We dey say my AkuaDonkor no ho asem no abano ne dey o kan na pese be kire ma bikaka fa ne vice no we no. O say we mu nyina me ku say ewiase no papa ye no be tin say ubetuma boa onua pa wo boa no a wo adwene adwempa nyina ma no no so adwene bi afa ho so atiase utie die we no e wona we ohu e be den wo bi ayo bi papa e wo sai ye ni tuntum fo pa de ya na me de mentiase ye mpenko so ye nse ne nko a hwe obi a wo ye kuruba a wadwe party hwe mitimi hu se bia we no AkuaDonkor we na okoka we no na body kaka no da na mi
we before say ma yama me be film no we before
wo also papa ye den obi fa no ya no mu finse nipa no ofa wo no wagimi na adwen nyina no hwe enkwasese no ogina ho ka on se bibia ni se eneda ho no hwe me ka samba akwa kire hwe Lawrence ewu obefa de na Akufo-Addo pese Akufo-Addo president obedi nyina ade ba point na ne first ne target pass obeku Lawrence afiri wiase enne na America kiro play ne first target pass wona de kunu kwa ko medi president no because wo mi na che so ne kumudi papa wo mi na che we no ne yire no ese wo busa ne yire no Lawrence wo no the same thing AkuaDonkor what the baby one fa na ho kobo MPP no mu yo kwese emleke to bi o de no kobo MPP a okọ support MPP no enu mo kuna se domama wo mbega se domama de kuno ezo ne domama wo ni sa tam no we nyina ye campaign de ye se asema okọ ye nti ena wakunu obo mama jodin ti akogu na nim ase wo da yisi na nim ti na wakunu ezo ni nyina ye MPP fo na edi se adwuba no
o de for now o de for now
no tutu
ahane de o de yanka na Allɛgɛd o de hone de me de ahane de o de yanka
de ni voice ni ko gina ho kan de wo say yes de ni voice ni gina ho kan no enu kura so
okay
obi da wo obi at party o no na mi se o pese o ko nanim hwe de wo gina ho kan e kama fia AkuaDonkor ska hwe o ko register 1 billion and o tua sa no register one chase can be you, or before saying the vice keke. Say now, who na chi say. And I'm saying, I mean, yeah, when you bought for your Becca sent here. And your friend say, I just was sneak at the end of all, you know. One of the so on what baby. No cast my me if you was nigga cast my mementia and I mean memfa. One or any campaign keke. And yet they will can and a bum will be a cut to one. Why no Ocas young cut to 100 one? And young people in that one. I'm peeping at that one. Now, Chiano, na all catches will be uncle to where and your arbiter will be a new. If we are seeing the aircon and the gun aircon, and will be better so the atuaba. And no, and now will be better so the atuaba. Enti Ghana for no, Papa Yeno, I call we grammar, Obia who said, Papa Yeno was born, and easy say, Papa Yeno, which ma, I hear Papa be muda. Said you call we could now walker. It's me, the Macacra, my canon. Enti Ghana for no, as will be your Papa, Nas will be you are here, almost sell.
No, Lewin, the Ayin Sway, Lewin, so, and I went to you.
Louis, yeah, me tell Louis, you know, or we can do some more, or no, said that you are no concert no way. Or because some more go on or the corner baby. You can't go for you. You know, no.
So, Bishop Salifo Makubano, Krataba Dabon Tinse, said I'm a post for here, a crown, I bear more say for interrogation, but hospital never release the Krata said, or Munyabutre. Now, on funny road and hold on the answer, bay or no cacrana episode can you quit.
I was say a bit me catch you say, sorry for Makubano. And you never got to prison that. But I never to prison, not a year. Last Senua, Aquani and Aquani Nimono. And the sorry for Bakuka said, when you need Bano, she is so good to car, Unquasia. Now, Aqua, when you are 18 years, you're trying to caca. Find a child, Aqua caca. No, kunya problem ya woman ya problem. Esa papa ni esa nkiye no. Akura wonya 16 years. Wonya 18 years ya kire ne kaka. Eye den no hunu ka ne ka. Na wo ye busa ase wa ne ka ni sihu no kotu ye. Wan kire ne kaka na nkwa akotu. Wan kire ne kaka akura wonyini ya akura nya 18 years going. Ene ye kire ne kaka. No hye wi a wo ye panyina wo mfa se wo ye good wa. No, why a driving license, Yamano? Everyone know free. Now, cry, we have crowd with Chan Kaka, no 14 years.
What is it? I said, my own semi, I will come back. We are, I'm said, or class and on bofu, papa. AkuaDonkor, you now, on the honor make us say you should allege, but I'm said, or classmates.
AkuaDonkor, I mean, we move. Now, could you know, Mumbu say? Now, could you know, will be a boca, I at Yamana, could you know, say, who could you know, AkuaDonkor, some more tuitionary advice. What could you know? I can't say, yeah, friends say, Baumiamu, power, or more. Now, platinum, my minute, my minute, or no, so believe. My minimum so no bring me. And what foul? It was who could baby, how could you know where? Papa, you know, who could die? Or can I Konako Boko, or Boka millions? And son of a posters are barbarian. Now, who could you know I went to my country, man? Who catch you say? What you only say? A beyond Belusun, I say for now. Who can I say? I don't want some America.
Okay.
Ghana for Sanya, so son, some so young can of cringe next time we Papa, you wait my left up. Obi a wa boka pa na wa judi abefa o say wo na we advice na wo ko jira ko ye campaign mo obi a o person o kire say wo ko jira ko ye campaign e mo obi na person o kire say wo mama me na kwase ya na say AkuaDonkor ni so obi ni enti ne wo no boka ate ne party e no abefa o say be advice wo be say advice na wo ko bisa question na wo question we ko bisa no e fa we hu bai. Yes, I dream would trim no, I dream would trim no. When your mamma crowd fancheno. Who could tell party nam will be no disca. Ghana for the young moment can correct. Who could tell party no, or can woman almost no mum go on. There's a crowd almost no more train. One it did it, you know, Omuna and your pet. Did you know, catch a AkuaDonkor, and if you will could know, or can't more trade you, honor, as say AkuaDonkor party no, and it did it in your pet. Ghana for one kind of credit. One I can't afford to me. Huh? Who are more can when you are more can Yadi be that Bokai will be a whoopedom. Now, please, me work compared to crowd, local kind of military party. One pen of crack of crab. One pen of crack, Boku, also Boko, and Tokona says you. Also, and to says, also, here MPP here NDC phobia because you obi on the culture and politics and now Baba say, where I want to say, I mean, you know, almost on land, the name of the other politics, democracy, and now Baba say, Ghana. Eti sa ayi no omudia mo omo no company so ka firi no omudia to okromuni so se se nipa 7 na wu oboko ye do kwani e kontompo aye akwa na omo se omo mpese wo ye here se se omo tiase se omo ko gazette no he se MPP for na ko gazette akwa na mana sa akwe o sa akode hine ho e na sa akọ panto kwa aba no kura no aye ka no bi no wo ti wo ye se de me ka wani nyo na wo kuma me bi ena ayi obi ba yeso minister vice president timi ko gina ba bi ka tire ni se woni so woni wo nwene na uba na odi ahye ba bi na wo mama me ko start here de ya ka mon kan ko se de be ka men kensan
Matia openi me das
sorry for e bi ne sorry for ma ko di ye o ye bi support no bi kese ma to me mutu for kra ya adwen kese ada o bi sorry for ma ko gina ya central for e ko interview hwe omo ko busa hwe for no a mogimi ana ko busa hwe for no hwe se omo ko bu no hwe Christian no am de bia me kase Christian e bi etia magana pro hwe na sei ayi yesi etu galam sei asofofo agigi urozo asihye ntade atenti na Yesu no mu Yesu no wantima ko pam galam sei fo no afire mo ntade se kufu adu na ngoyere akufu adu na ngoyere no kura ni Africa ho no kura wo ka de kura che unuane na omo support ke o kan no mo sire o ko gina ba omiani o kan mo sire twetwe na enje ye mo de na adwempa wa kwa we tirima etinko be gina boka we ko ya furo obi santrofo o ko yitelu obi afa wo policy to ntan neka o man no asem busa ba omia de oba ye eni na hia adwem bone e wo tirimi ntino wantima ko busa sa de no ko busa o ko ka ade e be feba wan kasa nko a what be that
me das openi
yes o man from here ya me so be de wasi bebre
okay mesra mo nya ntentem ne yanku yanim na no enya dia me ye yi ha ya monitor ne yanko abrante
good morning.
Yes, morning.
True, he's on fire this morning. I'll take it easy. Me the me father boko bichiado for you now. The friend is saying now AkuaDonkor party there. Me sure say AkuaDonkor can say him say enya dia obewini. If you look at the last election here. I think she had just about 1% to 2%. So she's very insignificant in terms of vote counter owner, you know. And say the other Nwankobo MPP, it's not far to conclude. You say her party is just a surrogate or a proxy to the NPP. You know, they always. For instance, IPAC meeting now, maybe a MPP Bekebiano, she agrees, you know, and so this is the issue. And, you know, and it's not surprising. We share the trend of death here, Kosuo, MPP Muya. It raises an eyebrow as to how
other MPP Munipa Bakwasa one. I made a name say Mameno Onyan MPP. We are
talking about the affiliations and the death that happens. I mean, Chu Berma tried to make a link between Rollins Kobo, Akufo-Addo and what happened. We talk about John Kuma, you know, all these deaths, no investigation whatsoever. We talk about, you've heard it saying, StɛpDown, meaning a government is in power, nothing has happened. Apiati explosion here and Kufu Tintipa say, any say, Yebenya, some friend is saying, result be or investigation be as to the outcome, what exactly happened and who should be held accountable We have nothing to. We don't have any information. These Kosovo down spillage here, thousands of people were rendered homeless. So all this is that disaster and things that are happening. Just a timamfo. Yentimi investigation there as to the findings now which we deserve to know. We don't know. So it is sometimes, it's mind-boggling as to how this is happens. In this particular government, during this era of election, the deaths, you just be scratching your head, and so far we don't have any in Zambia house of beating could confirm be not so and so. Now CCTV cameras, nothing. Now investigation people come say we'll be in the day nearby hotel, what happened? Just nothing. It's just so these things are issues you want to put 1 + 1 together. Now all scratch you with it. Just to continue quickly, if you don't call the friend is saying, if you are Schwarzenegger, if you are Schwarzenegger, maybe so a comedian. You can finance him seriously. Me person maybe say she was in Ghana. Akufo-Addo government, Akufo-Addo Bawumia, PPP, Japadie government here or say papa. How no one who also issue business. Now papa na nyama kosuya then ultimately too better to America or to IMPA. So government in good and everything was working well. Business was booming. Why would you want to travel? You too better just because you want to make ends meet. It is Corona be fire. How do you leave the country and then you are saying that government is good? Ain't in a way mean funny serious. Now the person make AfiaSchwar say, sir, a mind game, play reverse psychology, play to no cancano. We want to ask Baubia, say, Ebane say, and $1 today, I rise the pay almost 700 and over. And a pound there, I think it's about 20 point something, getting to 21 almost. So this is the economic management, the economic wizard, and these are the standards. Udi Jaji a leader, so obitima baby papa. So these are the questions. We want to ask him about saying, Ghana debt before Umba power, it was about $120 billion. That was how much Ghana was owing during before Muhandi over. Now it has gone up to $767 billion. How did it come? But this is a government that said we are moving from borrowing to production. So how see, this is how we hold the government accountable. When the TV said no, this government they can't perform. In some of them accountable because in some of them when this. You took a government debt, a public debt, from 120 to 767 billion in the 8 years counting going. This year, almost a preview loan before electricity for Omakokoji, Oma try, Oma passing parliament, Omakokoji. So the debt is continuing, but this is the government that promised that we are moving from borrowing to production. So these are the questions should be answering. I want to throw that into people's eyes. We want to ask Bawumia, say, about the to be the inflation from single digit to 54%. How we are talking about basic nano block. I mean, some go project. Basic. By the time we have got sub consignment to go back to buy another one after price as I say. Who could be sad? They are by the time because who go fear fiscal bar. Just different prices. Cement, you cannot. Just it is just shocking. Basic rice bag, and that's a kit of tomatoes. Basic food, they pay the daily. Thinking people can't afford. These are the issues. These are the issues that people are talking about. And if you are a government, you will support in any way also. Now, who support then I don't know what you are talking about. So we want to ask him, Bawumia, Why is he now running away from economic issues? Why is he not talking about economic issues? Ekoso Ghana, also with the wizard, economists in oh, we are seeing now. So why are you now talking about digitization? Not digitization, oh no, your friend say you are only creating apps. Who created apps? Somebody built the infrastructure, laid the fiber optic cables. So why are you running away from the economy? Economic lectures years ago, every week, every month, you are holding lectures and forum and symposia. I also talking about economy. So once the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate would expose you. And that is why when I'm watching the debate going on in America now, it is so interesting. And you see how Kamala is being held accountable to Nyema, the border. So what will be a border for immigrations, family values, faith, all these things are working Kano, and then they attack, you know. And she's dumb. She cannot only as a election. Interesting. So as citizens, we hold leaders accountable to what they say. And if a leader says something today and they did not fulfill it, that means that person, you cannot rely on that person. That person is not credible. And the worst of it is that this government is still in power. So, who will be able to buy me to send out almost beside the question there. Now, I can send a mail. What a Jumana Ukrainian away? A Jumana Ukrainian, oh, this guy made promises upon promises. He could not fulfill one. One district, $1 million. I can be the cleanest city. There's nothing, no promises that this guy has made that what man fulfilling. There's also a UGMC hospital. I don't know who said Mahama, but that should supposed to be a public hospital, and I'm surprised that they charge that much. But however, you're talking about how your friend is saying the hospital has been a top class. We under this Akufo-Addo Bawumia NPP Japadia Sakawa government, they can't boast of one general hospital, and this is the people that we should vote for. Yet they have borrowed. They have borrowed about $767 billion US. Nothing really to show for. Nothing really to show for. So these are the issues. And we'll put it 1 + 1 together. It's sometimes I find it very hard how critical minds, when we make debate or discuss social issues, we have intelligent discussions. But when it comes to politics, we fail to use the same principle to apply to these political issues. Because at the end of the day, I mean, if a leader is not consistent, now making promises, how do you believe that person can deliver?
The issue at hand.
I always say me brace a friend is saying pass it on. Me maniaco, just as I said yesterday. But to Berman, I can agree with him to some extent. But the party is a surrogate of MPP, and so me I don't see what a difficult. I mean, who said a bad problem, because already a friend is saying Kumasi MPP, what is called Chamaun to me. Already, SAR number 8 is hunting the NPP from the beginning. Our money, Akbalu, any SAR of Funkoyo, shenanigans, now we change position from whatever to no. So even corruption, even picking a ballot, we saw the corruption, the rigging over there already. So the number 8, they are hunting one. And so, Chamaun to me, Ankasa Kai, can be of a fashion or person or done. So, when they raise the eyebrow as to how this one could just suddenly die just like that. Yantis or Yare, Yantis, It is a chairman to make it can't send BBC where. How do you see Mama so that? Now what about a delay interview on Lokoka? Now Mama then Mama did not respond to her. Onu no bebe did Mama tell so no kuma atamis blah 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 blah. Now the atamis Mahama court just because so like I say, why is it that other people who are more credible and are people who are also eligible in his opinion could not find their name on the ballot paper? Now, we one machine, we're friend is a AkuaDonkor. So, then you came out to attack the man for no apparent reason. And said, I mean, why would anybody hold Mahama responsible? We have to hold the person who wants to change position. And then I'm sure, in fact, the people can say, so much chia will be cry now Mahama position 8 no to me at the sun. Now, as some of us say, you know, now we can say they are back to number 7. And I'm saying, I disagree with your assertion because I say the LI, you know, the CR 127, as you read, you know, say. It is not clear as to one situation like this. So when the ballot papers are already being in the process of printing now. In fact, from the letter, and it says that they are the verge, almost done. So we can assume, say, and now conclude, say maybe by 90%. So as to set position, it is up to we will see how that would turn out. Yet to be concluded, say because when people back NDC will be automatically in the same position. It doesn't work like that because we have to remember, say they want to ballot for this. And that balloting is also regulated by the constitution, regulated by law for them to do that ballot. I'm sure there must be a law regarding that ballot, the thing that they did. So if that position will change, then there must be some legal backing and also some precedent. I think there isn't any clear precedent in terms of NC that. So it's going to be fun. But what I suspect is that because the MPP is bent on changing NDC position, friend is saying the AkuaDonkor party, Nipanos are all standing for. I'm not sure the person will do because they will do everything in their powers. NPP, Chairman to me, and the rest will do anything that will take so that AkuaDonkor party would not fail any candidate.
Oh, yeah, sure, pa.
We are very certain. That's not Chairman to me, candidate, and it's something that worries them. If you look at how they could not even campaign about breaking the 8 anymore, is because once you are talking about breaking the 8, you are campaigning for NDC. So who was 8 breaking the 8 to see how they say it is possible, it's possible. You would never hear them mentioning breaking the 8 anymore. Because once you break in the 8 and you breaking the 8, you are invariably campaigning for the number 8 position because that is what is going to be ringing in people's ear, ringing in people's head. So, those who are not very well informed, 8 there. It was a MPP, hardcore MPP, near Sebi, they are all near very, very, no, you understand? So, and it's now almost 8 in the can atom. So that's why they are doing everything to make sure that the position change. So it is just practical, a common sense application that this gentleman would never fill in any candidature. They have said of standing for AkuaDonkor because we shall here vote from the last election. Honorable use people just use this one for their own strategic reasons. Because AkuaDonkor, I don't know why she keep coming, standing for election. Because last time, then at this time so, and you have to pay so much money. Just as Chun Berima was saying. So, a strategic reason. And this one, they're going to do everything. Now, it's going to be fun because I'm sure that the EC will hold an IPAC meeting again. And again, there are a lot of people like, friend is saying, Akpalu and the rest, who will support the decision. So, and Sadia, and yes, position necessary. I would have the opinion, or I'm of the opinion, say, then they should do another balloting. Sadia, they should do other balloting. And now, because they say, all my printed papers in here, They should just leave it blank. But it's kind of, I don't know what the position of NDC will be. But near here, and say, hey, people saw to a colloquial chiniano umbrella na your friend is saying akatamanso na
we UGMC wa krata UGMC the ababontin concerning erada moakon
friend is saying, well, sir, all respect also abrochiadum say no we respect every professionals are very much respected. Say bia asebia bana either a psychiatrist or psychologist or a doctor, a nurse, a lawyer, those professions, they respect them, and therefore when they write certain things now, the court respect it. No say bia so appear to court now Dr. Ama will say we are they respect it. They don't think say Pululu Bibu, you understand. But Ghana no you na chubere maka no ye be ni say na te sa asem na akwa bibi. It is a sadia so akwa no ho onye well in order to be interrogated now and our question it there. Then I think say man a chance na ne ho ntono. But near important is say the matter will be pursued to illogical conclusion. And said you know how passionate I was about this and very, very angry because I could be a young titini to say yaso na only really life as a person. I said innocent children. And there's nothing we can do or say to bring those children back. But then there must be severe punishment in order to deter parents who are so irresponsible in terms of bringing up their children or, just looking on for their children to misbehave and causing mayhem in society. Teacher, may the best for now. Piercing is Mr.
Medasi. Mama come Mami Amao. Agnes, not to say. Agnes Trematin. Okay. When you Samuel. I see Mr. Host, the number will not change. Okay, Martin.
Good morning.
Morning, ma'am, that's saying. Boko, Yanko.
The table is your phone.
We are just.
Software, a baby, so. I'm said Ghana, dear. You said the host here.
What is saying, Ghana is saying, Kabitrami. Now, Kaza Ghana, as our mammy, Rum be a unipipi, Yanko.
May come back. I found a call, course, or so a dibim. Was so a dibim, and a palano, so they say, let's have back, and then one or prepare for court. And Enra, let's a free hospital. Abase, Apalano, Yaria Acanono, and Yariano, a door to ye papa. So Apalano, yet that's a cano for an accident in the accident today, accident, yes, on one if we can pay. Okodru hospital hono so doctors ne hu yade be pina se do so pa na ya be popo atrem se bi kura de ne kura monte me ho
dabi mu ni ade sa
ya be kan kire ne kura se accident ne yade no so pa ntinya dia kura na nkata de be ayi mi ti wo mu nti de la kan ni e aba be ka sa kire yan Ghana man nyina ena se ma me papa ni ko jina ni mu. And one more sweaty can actually say, one man Casano, one more yedding, one more the woman for. And he may from my man, I granted me, I can't tell Cacra has said, one on a cat and do a say, what can you be sour? In Cassa, who are you would for? Nemano, Nempala, and a crop bros of what piano they can't. Was one more cancel motive for now, dear no so motive for pass and you find so many and so I think for Cassa. nti wɔfa kwan so agua ne ma ne fo wɔ social media asɛ deɛ bɛnti kora no nkɔ kaa sɛ wɔn yɛ guilty no woka saa asɛm no kyerɛ yɛ ha nti me no menim sɛ maame no ne papa no adi kan akɔka sɛ mu yi fɔ na fɔ no a wɔn nso so ni wɔ mu no so ne sɛ akwadaa ketewa yi nti mepɛ sɛ mebisa sɛ akwadaa no kaa no abɔntene no n'adamfo bi na ɛkyerɛ ne kaa ka wɔ abɔntene anaa anaasɛ ne maame kaa no wɔde sua kaa ne ka ne papa kaa no wɔde sua kaa ne ka wɔde kɔhunu kaa ne pia na sɛ akwadaa no ɔbɛbɛ mu ne yɛtie n'ano asɛm no so yɛte ne yadeɛ no ebi ne bi ase wei mu ɛne waba abɛgyina no so ahu nti maame ne papa no ɛbɛgyina mu kɔbra saa akwadaa no yadeɛ no so nti akwadaa no ntumi ne nti maame ne papa ne bɛkɔ yɛ kɔbra saa akɔpɛm sɛ asɛm no bɛyɛ den ɛbɛyerɛ ho nti mede mesusu sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛwɔ ha yi deɛ yɛhwɛ deɛ ɛbɛsie firi sɛ no wokɔka sɛ wonni fɔ no a ɛhɔ a no noa ne sɛ ɛyɛ ma wo bɛɛ no wayɛ sɛ wabɛ fie de wohyia mu bɛɛ 3 days wabɛ fie nti aduru kɔbra nko a so nti yɛhwɛ deɛ ɛbɛsie yɛate sɛ yɛse abusua no so asɛm to wɔ mu ɛme sɛ wɔn sososo wɔn gyina brane nti yɛme sɛ deɛ ɛbɛkɔ so biara yɛn nyinaa yɛtiti akyire yɛne bɛdi akyire no yɛafe because asɛm wɔ yɛsi yɛ deɛ ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa koraa ɛna akwadaa no so wɔni chance sɛ ɔno ade ne pɛpɛ saase ɛnya saa kaa wɔntumi ntɔ kaa ɛna ɔno akɔsua ne aka so akɔsua no abɔnten nti yɛhwɛ deɛ yɛbɛtie akra mɛka wo fɔ no na yɛba ayi ha yi a yɛn maame AkuaDonkor awurade mfa ne kra ɛnsie yie na memfa ne kra nsie yie paa na nea mebisa yi nsɛm kakra yɛkyerɛkyerɛ yɛ adwene yi bi na meni twa bi maka sɛ sɛsɛ no NPP foɔ obi wu mu a ɛyɛ NPP foɔ ne fun no NDC obi wu mu a ɛyɛ NDC ne fun no ne fakyɛw pii ne deɛ kwan so sɛ maame AkuaDonkor Freedom Party no obi kɔwu wɔ mu a NPP foɔ soso na no soso akɔku no ana saa no yɛtumi ka saa sɛ no ɛnyɛ ayi maame na partyfoɔ no na ne yɛko maame no ne yɛkɔpɛ sika adie na mmom ɛyɛ NPP-foɔ mmom na ɛsan akɔkum no na afei no wɔn san ɛkɔbɔ boɔ sɛ yɛde sika sɛ ɛbɛma mo nti momfiri mu na maame no ankasa no a sɛ nnipa ne mu no koraa no a sɛ bi a ne mpɛsoa sofoɔ ɛdɔ no so wɔn bɛto ama no koraa no a maame na wafiri mu no sɛdeɛ nipa sikia no koraa ne obi nim sɛ maame na firi mu no maame ya firi mu deɛ ɛde yɛ piem ɛde nti na obi kɔtua sika nyɛ kuma wɔ yi a yɛabɔ so yi akɔtua sɛ sika no asan ayɛ bɛn ama boy na akɔpɛ baabi asana wɔno akora so ɔgye bi tum sɛ wɔn ɔfɔ so wɔn ɔpem but wɔn ne nsɛnya adeɛ wɔn bɛnya so wɔn ɔyɛ wɔn fam deɛ maame na nkasa wɔte asɛ no osiesie ne nsɛm na wɔyɛ nipa kokoduru wɔ sɛbe onim hwee onim wɔn na kwakokoduru sɛ wɔn nipa yɛte nipa do wɔfrɛ nipa bɛgye ne diri kɛkɛ so ɔpɛ nimonyam bi koraa sɛ yɛbɛbɔ din bi aka wɔn a ɛbɛgyina ayɛ ɛwɔ pɛ yi amamuo mu presidentfoɔ a yɛbɛgyina ayɛ ne apɔ ne din sɛ maame AkuaDonkor so nti wɔn n'ani abere ase wɔn deɛ wɔn nsa yɛ sɛn a wɔpɛ sɛ mmerɛ bi bɛtumi abɛduru a obetumi aba wɔn deɛ n'adwene ne na duku odure wɔn tiri mu nana nti bi deɛ mmɛni Amerika kyerɛ NDC foɔ ne sɛ sadeɛ wɔn mɔtumi kɔtena TikTok wɔ nipa dasani sɛ maame ne wuo yɛ ne dɛ paa mewi ase ne wɔn koraa ka menim sɛ obi wu sɛ wotaa no koraa no ɛyɛ me sɛ yɛ wo de wɔ tiri mu na nipa tumi yi n'anim dua sɛ eto hɔ na wɔbɛgyina hɔ kasa maame yɛ wɔwu yɛ me dɛ papapapa mewi bi da so nti me no nea meka ne sɛ wɔwuo no sɛ maame na wu a ɛna nyame koraa so ahyira no ne fie a wakɔ akɔdie no ne fie a wadie no ɛkɛtrɛ no ebi a na wo a yɛ wo da no ne ade no koraa no ebi a na wo fie no na ɛnuru saa wonya saa mpo ne wafiri mu nti me deɛ meka kyerɛ wɔn ano sɛ maame na wu a awurade apene nsa afrɛ no ɔma ne nkɔnkɔda din no nti sɛ obi so na akum maame no so deɛ a ɛne ebi a deɛ odi n'akyi ne ekunu a ofin so obenya sika bi ne wɔkunu na NPP for minimum deɛ na meka kyerɛ mo maintain free obi ano ɛne yɛntin free deɛ yɛsɛ obi de father
Roman father no
Roman father na wodi n'akyi no yɛntin free na no nti sɛ NPP for na bɛka sɛ na ɔno ankasa mpie ɛmɛka no kora nkyerɛ yɛn sɛ yɛabrɛ ne sika sɛ no ɔsɛ wɔnyɛ yɛfiri wɔno ano deɛ a ɛyɛ because nsɛm deɛ si a obi atumi kɔbɔ n'adwene mu ɛka deɛ wɔpɛ ɛtena baabi ka na nipa deɛ adwene
maame mentwawa no wohwɛ bia wo gyina na obisa vice president asɛm yi na hɔ kakra na woyima na ɔno ne kwan so ano no ɔtimi kasa asɛm no ɛsi ɛnɛ na asɛ aba bɛgyina so a amanfo twa sisi no
ɛhɔ no aka sɛ me ba so no aka wie nti asɛdeɛ
wante wɔn ɔse vice president ba sɛ yɛnwini a mesrɛ wo a wokɔ paradise ayɛ aka yɛn abrante na num asɛm no na amanfoɔ ɛda fam a ɔmo sere no sɛ vice president kame sɛ yɛnwini a na sɛ wo vice na wo bɛwini a ayɛ aka yɛn ɛwɔ paradise
wɔn sɛ yana nipa tumi ka asɛm bi saa wɔn sɛ mehyiam na wɔka asɛm bi a nipa a wɔne ne ni asɛm ne adeɛ bi saa wɔne nipa bi ni asɛm na moyɛ firi a yɛ na asɛm bi wɔ hɔ a wotumi ka wɔn sɛ saa asɛm no kora ɔka na ɛyɛ abufu a nka saa asɛm na maame ne te ase nti ka maame ne bu bɛfie so ɔte ase maame no na ɔte ase nti sɛ ɛyɛ asɛm a na ɛyɛ abufu a ka maame no kora bɛbu bɛfie ɛyɛ asɛm a na ɛyɛ aseresɛm a wɔka me yɛ asere kɛ
okay
me deɛ mehu no because ebi ne ɔmɔde ka asɛm sɛ wontumi ka sɛ sɛ woanhwɛ yɛ a yɛ kampe a yɛnam a yɛyɛ no sɛdeɛ yɛni afiri a yɛsi yɛ kampe so obi tie yɛ a wɔka saa sɛdeɛ yɛni ase afiri a yɛyɛ kampe no sɛ moanhwɛ yɛ a yɛbɛba de mu bɛba bɛto sɛ ne anansɛ sɛsi koraa ɛno no na nnɛ NDC foɔ afɔ a wɔmde ka asɛm no so ahu deɛ mekyerɛ no nti asɛm bi wɔ hɔ a nipa tumi de ka asɛm no bi a yɛde akɔ
na unti onhwɛ Pearson o classmate o say ye na wo social media no so no obi susu a abo bi dua na oni akọ na wu ɛno so wo bɛka ne sɛn
wo so obi a de obi abo
social media so na o ka sɛ abrantie nsɛm a o kan ɛyɛ for anigye ɛyɛ asresɛm ɛnyɛ bibia a yɛ ne bɔne so na obi so timi bodua wo social media no so saa obon so kwabra na yafam no wawu na okɔ ɛno so nka wo bɛka ne sɛn
tio wɔn wɔ sɛ wɔkan wɔsi duabɔ obi tumi bu obi dua ama ne wu wɔkan wɔsi duabɔ mɛboa ɛna duabɔ yi kɔka yɛ no ɔbɔ dua
I see
duabɔ yi kɔka yɛ deɛ ɛno ɛnyɛ duabɔ so wɔkɔ a yɛ aka yɛn ɛkyerɛ sɛ sɛ nyame yɛ wadom na wɔnya kwan na wokɔduru hɔ a yɛ nso so yɛnya koraa aboa yɛn ɛno no wɔka saa na kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ ayɔnkofa nti sɛ obi kɔ obi dua deɛ memenim ade property a nipa no ayɛ no wahu obi a ɔso social media obi mɛfa a wadeɛ ɔso ɔbɛfa wadeɛ na nipa no so akoma mu na ɔmɛfa adeɛ no na social media akɔ ne dua no so owu a ɔwɔ de asɛm na aso obi so ɛnyɛ nokorɛ na wabɔ dua no wɔwe nti ɛno ne wei no mfa baabi
mbɔbra ho
saa ɛnam baabi a nti ɛno deɛ mfa nti sɛdeɛ Pearson yɛ papa Mahama yɛ friend Mahama yɛ bɛtoo ne so sɛ wu yɛ ɔno ne kuu no yi friend sɛ yɛn papa Tamil dɔm a bɛtoo ne soɔ no sɛ ɛnɛ obi afiri mu a Freedom Party mu a NPP ni ntimi mfiri na NPP mu ma mekuno deɛ mefa sɛ hɔ na ɔmo te aseɛ no nti ɔmo nkɔ bisa ne wo no sɛ obi ne kuu no de ɔmo nkɔ bisa Freedom Party for ne ntɛm kakra me no me so ɛmpɛ no
Matia medase mami ama na ate ne nka dache ma special everything I do is special dem akabonti so ba ma na te saying oba class ache Pearson peso otwun sim Pearson peso otwun be ba gro no ye ntem na bra Kevin Taylor Kasemi, Eddie Afa, Mammy AkuaDonkor won our woman. The Pessemedi and Chato. Mr. Monyan and Tentem Nayanko and Nano. Court to Bequasitana. Agnes Martin, that is saying.
Hello, Pearson. Good thing. You better Pearson.
Good
morning.
A package
bank. Kind of comment, you know, and I'm making kind.
Are you?
And your Pearson and I'm body, I was born, and I'm body dinner.
Mati.
Manoko for me.
Mati.
Mechia will be Bia, Mechia Vivian, you gra, you. Hey, see me, watch you. I mean, you're saying, my feel. Nana Kwakudia, NKD, Mechia, Anti-Vic, I mean, Bobibia, apart from Pearson, Menchech, Uncle Fire, Mubosis will be no pretenders that won't be so many. Uncle for me, only tracker. Mepacho, the Edikaya, I want to talk a little about the animal about reordering of the number provisions on the ballot paper what it depends say I don't see say or Mulberry or that I don't see something like this happening, especially if the ballot papers have already been printed. So what you say? So ballot papers, no, you printed data by this time. I don't know exactly when EC4 printed ballot papers, but if they have printed the ballot papers, then it's cost. And I say it brought a huge cost to the states. It's me sure say because of more reorder. But let's see what happens. What you say? But 80% no, I feel say I sometimes no, say replacement. That is what happens in other countries though. So you'll be replace it. Flag bearer.
10 days. 10 days after 10 days, you know na. Ebia ibe se bia kwabrane bekwa na say onko
and then this $5 million thing no meaning say nipa no like what's one is there a rumor and
rumor for now a
rumor I don't like to talk about rumors and then you see Pearson loves to just bash NPP for nothing or they say or best fat NPP for attack you when to me can say and I can say here. Wound to me as some or it's got nothing to do with AkuaDonkor and NPP for they will do everything possible. Everything possible. See a very gay elections. What's one? Who named say someone John Mahama? Did people hear it? Did the media report say American government as someone John Mahama ever easy charges see another PI NDC for easy for burial American government mumba boy yo easy for burial my NPP easy for burial my MPP. When is that they summoned him last week when you don't the car
sound I send video
you the whole and the car or more when you the one or your deputy general secretary of the NDC during at a meal's time no head of communications go when the whole they say oh when this is for ye or no one ever car. And then, you know why? Because, for months, even from last year, NBC was, you suspect to say, voter registration, impono, you suspect to say, easy for say, NPP, and you know what? IPAC meeting, yes, won't proof anything. Embra, the more and no for say, easy for reggae and normal reggae elections no in favor of Ibaomiano, more fabra. What's wrong? Not even a single proof. Or man to me, they no, they couldn't even provide a single proof. The other kind say, name be or bear meeting in Fiomontia. The name was Ima Abigail Techi. Ima Abigail Tetino, Omoko, no more say easy per se. Just I mean, what the points or more, and I easy forecast say, Ima Abigail Techi are okay. The number now, more money at him. Omobo number now say Ima Abigail Techi, and so now NDC for say. Your bear meeting and almost just say some when I go to me explain it. Just said the person mechanic say ninja they are just witch hunting just like pay what and also nani pana also or yeah by phone wow open at only pay phone What I say, they just love to throw propaganda around and manipulate the minds of undiscerning Ghanaians. That is what NDC for you. Someone when you say about propaganda, say you spread the lies. Na ento man for you. Now one India NDC for 81 kind. Propagandists, they are propagandists and kata. And that is the same thing on we what you say, and that easy barium, yeah, proof this is easy barium, Mumba proof ya, no come one mass or IPAC meeting. And on the man, if flag bearers need be sorry cassette, you know, say, then I'm always waste your time. AkuaDonkor cassette, yeah. And me, I am the said during AkuaDonkor's last days, she was really vocal. I am there, say, what to me, bro. It's in Mensa Abaso say, why your bar with China in spite of hate now. NDC4 at the Banisono or Bonabaso say, why your bar, why show Akukudro, why show Tima in spite of attacks, NDC4 the Banisono. What I said, a hundred year may work your don't Kwabaso, I will say, during the last days, no, or to me question Mahama, any NDC4 start then a Bumpuya Bumfiana, they made me in the pana. In some more kind of in some more kind and this for no time. What I said, Moko DJ no, Moko DJ no, so no hano, and an suspicions or one or kind. So, any amona moko at mills because Mukuna Bonfias or no, and say, Tio, and say, or no, about the calf labyrinth, no one. Almost for sudden, I also a suspicion that was also a Kuma at mills, was also Oka flag bearer, and not any point away you, and so, and this one you on a figure. O may you honest feel, AkuaDonkor more than and a precope while accusing Crawford say, or no, na a friend is saying, Muhammad at Tamil. And that pen as something like I said, easy for a cook AkuaDonkor. And you found the one it's something one of a personal friend to John Mahama. It's something, me say something one or your personal friend. More money, no, I'm saying it, or your John Mahama down for. Into the warrior, no, Kenya John Mahama fa, Anka, or back. Capture the said, yeah, we jai, near good part in moving. I got that clear to me the mass something one warning said, yeah, we a good end this bone fin, what 10-year accusations that there be a woman who go end this phone thing. Your mama, I better use that. What I say, you know, say, yes, and no, ever be yet to send your NPP for the evil. I mean how their definition of evil is. Atamils we are you go musu Atamils no NPP new. So what's one? Who say NPP ni be at the camera in him say Atamils because you're evil. Yeah, you're evil. Yeah, you're pure bit me be minus so ama input to aba. And on I the year born ya me home pie. Oh, they are to trust some NDC for you. You get it? Every time they are just almost shredded. Wound to me. I can't say it. Grow die. So she and there was one after and say, empty before the umbay, Ghana. And it shows. Look at the you can say constitutional crisis. More than Ghana. Now you are undermining the Supreme Court authority. What is more unconstitutional and more undemocratic than that? Chadian saying Album back Beneye. Chadian saying Sam George Moye. Is that democratic enough for you? I know the own count. It's just some of the more abroad training, you know. What I piercing what abroad training to question Ghana, open, and to trust some NPC for you and I often. I know the won't share condemn. No, sorry, I say, me can't cray, no be count, but over, and that word ignorance. No, man, you so ignorant in my meet you more. Me and
Agnes.
No me money warning. And no be ignorance. Only Nasa tell me oh, and you wouldn't make I'm about Ghana. Oh, sorry, I be
on cast or no, or moldy,
some now, 1 2 more, and so no. What's one people don't know ignorance. Ignorance. That's what you say. What's a sumu? Do you know the effort I make to even know what I know? I say, can in such a way one here I'll say or do what them or do what temper. Me euphemism, me literature. I did euphemism. I will live on. Don't mean that you so words like me ignorant. One ignorance. Who answer money? Please don't get me started. And me but don't get me started. You can express your opinions without necessarily insulting because one no here tell me. Obama wa no ya so fin.
Agnes,
One no yeah. What the matter, mama? Even in the comment section, somebody was telling you say Jai and you are still challenging. Also, I'm also me who feel comment section. Me hypocrite too. We are na oh yeah me here. Me ma so oh yeah me. Asem na ba ni yeka. Yeah. When you beg. When you jiwo now madam for never met me one few because what tough who cry say yo ya. And AkuaDonkor no. Momo say point finger say MP before ni kuna ya so you be count. Because after Tamil scan your tops in Mbama yen ye. Ye nim de ntin so akoko ani do ho. Actually ho free NDC ho no.
Agnes, Mr. Oko, the issue of what is saying UGMC letter na Babontino in relation with Erada Moako, you know. And I know the one here.
I know to be honest with you, may read the contents, no. But I say I think it's got to do with Allɛgɛd in the recovery process. Whether say they want to
I think they need him for interrogation. Anna UGMC,
yes.
I release the card. I said the guy or the kid is not fit for interrogation.
Okay, then I saw that yesterday on social media.
Okay.
No, but only what's one when it comes to legal issues like this, I realize a lot of people expect emotions would play a part and would play a role. But if it's within the constitution, you your daily Allɛgɛd, no, because or your mind and you in jail, no, there is no way you be jailing because we are saying Ghana your deconstitution is so you get it and your emotions consequences be akoso ama ebusuane suanya be free because of omaba shebone no what you say but no matter what no it's the constitution we work with. We are guided by the constitution in matters like this into the run beka no enona ye so. However, in some cases many lawyer, so I don't know whether case we can hold here, but in some cases it drew be to say sentencing might be cry for na whoever. So what I say, judges need to me use more discretion. I say okay, say na constitution but we can also use our discretion to pass out judgments. And I say maybe so what I say. And then one thing I also know is say if the person is charged for manslaughter, so what I say, if Allɛgɛd you're charging it for manslaughter, well, the consequences will be more brutal than say like you want to say accident. Manslaughter no a form of accident, but I don't know, it's like come and speed the woman no. Because I mean kind of manslaughter, it's not premeditated, but it was some intention to kill. And Oshasanya speed no ni nyama no ba ya can go pena. Like the whole thing doesn't look like an accident for me, even though in technical terms an accident, but in legal terms no, if it's me really as manslaughter. So it depends on more lawyers, and let's also not forget their lawyers. And you see, if it's me I saw me before, but more lawyers so benya no, it all depends. Law. It's not about emotions. What I say, and they provide the necessary evidence or adequate evidence to show say a accident or your minor accident. One said that if you could break the failure, if you are saying one said that don't a man in your one said guy never got scot free. It be yes, you didn't go juvie kakra, but means that Ghana you juvie.
I'm say be Jolu or Sana metiti say.
But no cry no ye biasa. Ye biasa. I know and that's American say government no, it's the constitution. I know that be focus say let's review our constitution because I check 1992 they are check. Well, but law no, we have to go follow the law because we are in a democracy. But yes, and only some of the cons of living in a democratic state, you know. So we've been on, we are bound by the dictate of the 1992 constitution, whether we like it or not. So what you say? And what's one? Me mama no is no na NDC compare omuboku no. Because Supreme Court ruling no mama I say mon chain stay of execution mon train ni hwehwehwehwe ni ababi mu yambobo ni ababi mu hwese candidate now almost your independent no yeah peninsular na yeah like some judge most said Diane peninsular they have been unconstitutional because anka samutie constitution now onka mo betie the Supreme Court no because the Supreme Court is supreme. That is why it's called Supreme Court. You can say will be a supreme, I say the authority no so chain will be adie into no say den mutie no but don't you muntie into ebi no to mutu aba mind this year eno bi ne yehu no yes I could coup d'etat error mu into Baumia all the way Baumia all the way inshallah.
Okay, all right. Agnes Martin and Kano. My own say PS person bem PS memo bem but before say PS beba no Mr. Wunti office na brabetia and 30th enti say menya modern pa yen konen ko tie Kevin Ekobadi Taylor ensemba ku mienu bi odi atodwa EDF o se Kofi Akpalu ete ho na AkuaDonkor awu Kofi Akpalu ote ho na maami AkuaDonkor awu how na MPP for na yes ade no Kevin Taylor ijana no de ne
MPP ne ku AkuaDonkor, that's it. AkuaDonkor running mate no onim say MPP ne ku no endra na adwene AkuaDonkor wu ye o me pon show na me ghost team frame catch him say AkuaDonkor is dead. Endra na jo me pon show no Ghana time 1 AM ne AkuaDonkor ewu wada NPP for the ku no den NPP ku AkuaDonkor no mo jai apalu den NPP as a political party etumi ku AkuaDonkor because omo pe number 8 na omo jai apalu ni nanam ho AkuaDonkor ho wonfa so be brecha apalu AkuaDonkor ne ho wonfa so do so be brecha apalu inteye den na AkuaDonkor tumi NPP for tumi ku AkuaDonkor esada efa kwan bi so eku AkuaDonkor na omujai apaluma apalu ni nam ho na apalu ni nam ho ni AkuaDonkor egu se nyankopon se sen se eyede na onyame emasade we si se AkuaDonkor maami awawo owo mma se bio onko school da wotumi atutoma be pie ha na apalu kwase awe ni nam ho na AkuaDonkor egu na mo MPP fo mu kunipa enti apalu onam so odwan we onam enti muntumi nkuni ntontwene na apalu egu AkuaDonkor egu na apalu kwase awe ni nam Ghana fa so bia ni so since oti party ye hu ni manifesto da oti party ye hu ni party office da ye nte so ogina bebia e campaign da kwase awe kronfo we ni nam Ghana manukoko isi am start AkuaDonkor egu ntimbe se be gidigidi na AkuaDonkor egu na apalu ti ase se asase ne ba so be ye de ye wiase be ye de we wiase de na ye gi de na ye gi wasase su se AkuaDonkor egu na apalu ni nam Ghana apalu ni nam ho na mo MPP fo kunipa mo hu otwen MPP fo kunipa eja aboa MPP fo omo kunipa omo ku AkuaDonkor eja aboa sa apalu na apalu enam we ni nam ho mo ja apalu ene na ma asem ni nyina ya me ya AkuaDonkor wo de ya wo mu no se apalu ni nam ho na AkuaDonkor ewu me catch no me ntwa wontro me ti wo no eya me ya ena me say onyame we de nka mane mpare AkuaDonkor na nka MPP fo nku eye de apalu na mfa so be ne nyina apalu so apalu ti political party o Ghana onye campaign da wo wuta apalu campaign da o ti political party oni office wo ni office oya political party o ti political party o Ghana on fa manifesto mada apalu kwasi ampanyi we MPP fo do di omachi ena sebio omuje omna ya ne wedi na ade na onyankopon kokroko wenku apalu anto atwene a woku AkuaDonkor owo ma AkuaDonkor sebio oye nipa onyame nipa nim de opese oye ntra na sebio nke ho kwan se beka de opese oye a na ene no ja parliament nam ho kundi to twene jimijimi we na me AkuaDonkor ntena asase we so but de nyame pe enya ne pe because chairman wuntumi kan o say omono omko AkuaDonkor wi a number 6 and 7 o metuma peke into next one obewu ya apalu ye nyina nim MPP fo abeku apalu yenim tama chairman wuntumi kasa e wo radio station no or can clear or see I omo befa ekwan bi so ema eyedien 6 and 7 o mesesa no 6 and 7 this year ekuadonko ewu a one of that 6 and 7 enya palu inti je se ade ne de enim se enche bia palu so bewu ene de me ne mu digidigi a ebi ka se bia me de bufu ba me mfe bufu no kona me ka kire no the probability say apalu bewu na nse o be ku apalu so very very enche bia o be ku apalu because chairman won't me na better radio so ka kire say oh ade ne de ekum ne de ombeku eye presidential candidate bi na okasa ya no so ombechenyi 6 and 7 na 6 and 7 one that 7 ho apalu bewu NPP fo beku ni tise de omuku Jonkuma NPP fo beku apalu ese de omuku JB Dankwa NPP fo beku apalu se ne omuku eye de ekuadonko chema wuntimi ne kan ye enyame
you know make it so be say osubempa I'm telling you so back on ya me what 10 now say me what pim. Now say me 1 million a year. And I'm telling you, me say so subempa kra wodima chinya. Baby NDC for kra da say 8 now say you know. Memo ma free wa 7 and now say 6. I'm telling you to show the strength and the and now say 6. Memo ma free wa 7 and now say 6. I'm telling you. Memo ma free wa 7 and now say 6. I'm telling you to show the strength and the power. Memo ma free wa 7 and now say 6. I'm telling you to show the strength and the power.
Omo ba be ku apalu because chairman wuntumi aka because omo dinga ka so meku eyedien ekuadonko no meku no emo de omo ya ade ewudi for party omo dinka kan ye se omo ku ekuadonko eno meku no esi omo 6 or 7 meaning say apalu na ekọ omo ku apalu na apalu jibi for na ojin say time na wo change ballot paper dey mom na ojin so omo dwuno omo ku enti enche 39 days yake MPP be ku apalu all because of number 8 in travel obeku obia omu wi o man kasa be se kuba omia aka ho MPP for we know them they have done it before they have done it to Jonkuma and intina Jonkuma dey Jonkuma wu na po bodam chairman won't be there for ya na o se odi Jonkuma kodi a confirm na Jonkuma wu ye ene de dey ba omia medical staff ebebe save ne nkwa ena Jonkuma do mu jama ne wu ye chairman won't me ya personal aid but na won't me radio catch there say na o hobi no mo dey confirm the bre on the chairman no mu di ye ebe sinde ye wuni pod ya confirm the baye ebe sinde hotel no CCTV camera amun chehwe a whole member of parliament and a minister died from food poisoning kwasia we ya and they say 6 and 7 obeku apalu no onu ana asa beku ekuadonko kwasia fu na muso Ghana NPP a dangerous party
Send your blessings come down. Was born TV soon. I had it there. I had more there. Kevin a co-retail and attending count. And Yamana make count. Akbalu, Kofi Akbalu. Hey, what's a papa no crown or no papa no? One say no what the Nay Ababontinda, manifesto Ababontinda. One say Kofi Akbalu, why campaign that? What's the say ballot box in the MPP for? Send your blessings come down. Amrado Shatawale Another bang, yes, and then Wednesday. Obidi Kwaku Wahana Obidi Akia Wahana Jaja, send your blessings come down. Ijana Nordini. Diza Quatin Abotena me feel and you America for Naswan. America for Naswan. Diza Quatin Obabete. Hey, boy, yo, send your blessing come. I do my way, dear Mintimini. Vivier Zeni, Capito, Comfort Taylor, Semicasa or Dampema or Heaven. Ubenya Misubim Nache, Mubenya Misubim Nache, Miami. Hey, Daddy, send your blessing come down. I did. 1 2 1 2 I did. Every day talking out. Hey, Ubenya Misubim Nache. Hey, Namaya Mode. Hey, Daddy, send your blessing come down. A Jana Nodding, Mamma call you desire quite na Mivia, Pierce Mabao. Ejana no Kevin Taylor and Aten and Ghana. Yes.
What's going?
Yes, these are.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah. Bichia will be
Obiajus.
And obey the way this was. Agnes. See, yeah. Vivian Dani, yeah, feedback. Pearson. My big brother makes, yeah. And I'm cool. It's, yeah. Hey, that's him, man. Another matic me who, that's him, man. It's, yeah. I'm one next. Victoria, Michelle, yeah. 60, you grab Michelle, yeah. What makes me a movie? Husband. And this is for you no more funny. Eh? They obi wood obi ne cool no dear. And then this is for most of some of the be most mark of your cool. They will be wood. That's will be ne cool no dear. Oh, we are now, oh, we are hypocrite. We press with, now we are press with, we're pressing on a pair with JB down. JB down, more time. And I'm a boy, I was on time, Yana. And yet, David and Kwamu or Motai. Motai. And I'm here investigation, a basta. Every people by the Omodio Motabis to our payers. Say, why near no. Please, for more transfer, woman in ITU. Gala no, you and come crane you, Bayamam pushing for the other side. Because Munamo a hypocrite. Atamius, we, you boom. Because no, or your mind or your yard, dear. And before AkuaDonkor, I didn't know many AkuaDonkor. AkuaDonkor, mamma, no way, Nini. Even in few crying uncle Pond my way, dear Trasso. I wish to send Kame Bruni age and Sana maybe. And I met Brosso. Mamma, Yami was Shirano. And my husband. We ran with the whole day. We could hear something. Something why me will must take him one pay. There will be woo, and young one coming in say, will be woo. Even if a bonny fool cry, more powder, and ye mushri, and ye did it. If a bonny fool, woo, ye needed it. What's me, mammy penny? Also, one I'm up on Crofo at ya no. And I found cook. Be a woman chain, or no, you'll be an ninja who ran any more. And say, I will be a thing, Benya diabetes, so be a be one of them. It is something one chain. No move bossy, send AkuaDonkor. Sister, and none of me will massive be mount. AkuaDonkor, near me pushing, and some quiet mamma and coming. It will massive be mount. They will fine, say, yen see new year. Or won't find a quadru metan or quiet. Oh, on funny quadru. And my time will come on. One of Gusunina and I'm both the mammy the woman. Oh, won't funny quadru my time hope. I don't know yet, Jimmy, sir. Oh, be woo. A young would dead. I was once me time for cramming the new woman in Yamete. Now, both the only mammy or baby. Or medity what him on count. Politics no more yet. Me a time we this said JDM. The piano, Naemia, you will be can Naemia. Name some pray to ways to the end. I can't tell me of Manamumia and the Kuno. Because Moody will be free more partly, but who I do, the kind. At time you so or the D, or the bed free in the office, no, you're okay. All of a sudden, Papa, you put me and say, Conking, dear, did your gun of work and see me and dear you. Because they say, most will be who will be near Kun, the answer, yet, tell the first. Oh, yeah, me, I did. 10 years, and this for me, didn't take AkuaDonkor. Obianca so be na kunu na omode shame people. Central, and this is why it's a Kumasi for Afro. Kaditi Afro. The woman said, Kaditi, I want to be a hey, Mushamo pocket you are from forward. I was one from forward. Wouldn't him not on that tally baby with the kind of walls, but no better financial way. Tan and this for my way. AkuaDonkor on Nipa one in Yan to how we a JDM. Internet, I must see and plan to be to the end or not to be good JDM anymore. Oh, so only a Kuma Tamils in anything a Makako Kuma men. Samusi and prepare to had any year practice. And nothing mapoku mammy because mammy no. Or not the obi a crowd on conning a coon lad, a crowd on cody wooye. Munya idea moyen. Munja idea moyen. Mammy, munya idea moyen, and I'm in fanning quas with you. Politics near Obi wa ye most take. Even so, I have one some crime why ye most take. Sabin Taylor, would you want Obi any it's a minimum time make catch you. Apelu or ya appointed. Apelu no one for such a while with your book. You now think of obviously. Now we are like all the time. A teacher on water. Apelu no one for such a walk. I would people any brony, any brony true. Braja Jimmy no what it. Jimmy no. O papa no what now what that soon. O papa crass o papa now what no that soon. O send so one for such a Mebo kwa. I don't know what Jimmy sa. Yeah, politics and some Miss was one and on the road who is a could yes the NDC phony be na crowd on cop or be na kuno a crowd of what you painting will be who pet will be na kuno. At time of then about the end. Kwaku are you of barbon thing and then you know what that's and so I am a din some dear this said your mocan. Because they are politics. They are prepared to so the end will be an accumulation. One idea more children. One idea more children, and you can't see a caveat at any of Kadonko. If you have to be what you only in a cool last or your suspect. Go to Papa anymore at the pass. Papa can't put them on to scare big trend. You are not to Mako Miyama Menoko. One idea more children. And I was one, you could don't cancer. They be our own or the new but choke. Kwajo, asama wo begina ha wo ken wo twetwe adon kwa do my father na pese won wo din koda ya wo mpo kwajo din koda ya wo mpo Ghana fo to si wo so na wo kusi meboa who super do obeka bia ma I hope that go na wo but say ya go na wo di ejai and san o maba amma start ya be didi wa say ya go a jai and san o ma be didi wa. Oh, and Tamawun to me say, oh, Tamawun to me or Kaya. Who evidence then a word says or no, I come near Krabon Quakun. The Tamawun to me Kaya. Evidence based, and I walk. John Mamma, I know, and crime, what you know, what thing crime body. We not the Kunimako, and it's shit only a year, and one no moon yard digital, yeah. Some of you are grown wood, and I'm a boy. Ono no dia ni dia mo si afro and wood asemi aya say who ka say tribe the so mu do mu nim nyansa wo ye e ba ye nyina ye say odi agro no wood na mo te sa StɛpDown nyame mfa ne nko nyame mfa ne sie yie maame no me no ne ho anika and no politics no the man woto mo NDC for mo na StɛpDown because of Canada time at 2000 and something okojina Supreme Court kuta court ikuta Bible di Muhammad ni that time na StɛpDown you good person meboa because of support to Muhammad meboa as they say Roman father Sadia Roman father for turn am MPP for you know more can for 5 million NDC for more agenda your agenda ni bia Roman father can't show bia so bia manika Roman father can't show bia so bia politics they say British oath yeah no be di asante for atem say mama koda 8 yem kwan be fa so amekuma se for yem practical yentimi ntro yentimi kenkan ya mo na mo sie sama ko unko cheche mu nche kuma se for how mbe si breaking in they say ye change ballot papers na say na mo so mo be ko mo pura na se for akọ explain ya tre mo nkọ ko say ye freeze 8 abeda 7 say na mo ewi asese wo ka asemo a on say they say you know say am printing we ya na say maybe ni one man they say mo for that stuff say na mo be ti a cheche mo ache mo nkọ bana wo kasa enye emotional be did nkofo atemo bia ne na dwene opi ewia so bia dwene ye different enti ye to aba The yen I do here what PM to Abba. O be a junior, a Bonsam Crano, Bonsam or one a dog. Munyai, dear Moya. What's it? Munyai. Nama, Osmond, main Casabi, because if you don't go when I may, in Casabi, Munyai, dear Moya. Then will pray to ways to pray to Munyai. Samson, why? Mammy Penny and collaborate what in the yard because Union was no mammy.
But yeah, me that say. Desire quite in about I'm going another one. I'm saying another one percent obem. With the issue of Samson, yes, or him and I saying.
Jamie Adumo now what to say.
Boko, Miss Rowansan Abekasa on Yabatrami. And now, oh, promise class and say, oh, Quagway fight. Ye, when you fight in a video, Mensanka video.
I little did that swap. I also all mommy Anthony being.
Okay.
It's some more Facebook or mommy Anthony being.
I see.
And like I said, no, Jane no mentano. Name for me Anthony now the band soon, or any idea or more lie. But me Anthony now the band soon. And an amente. He said, Nick Nabe Pacho, we are so young to be a trust, so now only you want to trust. And until not be trust. He said, Class the Shanta me aunt no money debut. Then call for Obama aunt no Johnny Debo until whom he has said, Mr. Social. But the Bama aunt the Sodia, I can't do any that. What I say.
Mate, young queen.
Me say, the American said desire the colonel. And na I hosted Portia and something while the number of the TikTok, not a hope. We are seeing one I can know, maybe I about who. By our name, same being silly politics in Tinayama, 10 be at the day, but one way a politician, almost your woody combo. Or would you commodity declare boom? But what would you say, no something while only Portia, many sure said, John friend. And I didn't lose votes, Papa. Because me say, come back for Tuabama NDC. But the money to me to my NDC because the money and Passia, 7 years. Share a war, or people buy, you cannot try the crown Punana and Akasa. Now, my don't call it the war of a power 82 years. What the and Chilebo to a dear. It's already a cold. Who Portia? There were who then 40 years to say. And she was said there was a fat year. Oh, Crowley. Oh, some say why he was fool. This was a fat year. I am a moon, yes, oh, you do. Dear Moye, if you ask, I won't be the chase here. I'm not for some of the TikTok. Some say, well, we am an abroso. No meaning, I like your boldness, but some meaning say, what did you say? And I didn't say, no. And the other number, you know, move, say, oh, yes, and what's a son of material. Now, maybe if you're not publishing for I come back for good sour, so Muslim man, and I. So, who never ever something one post that info. Yeah, when you have seen who. Can tell all the dear Tamosa, what do you matter so be a tale? Only maybe one of was Ghana politics airtime. What was here to about power, I see out. And you say, Ghana politics airtime. And yet, dear, John Mahama said, me not something about Ghana. About me now to be my trauma MPP4. What's what I mean now?
Mate, me that's it. Now, the one I tell in canon. Now, on the same issue, Pierce, Miss Ramaba, on the same issue of Samson Wano, Nana Kunedu Berima, Kodbia, aka Canada confirm, anyway about beto, TNA. Or say, some of you should understand Sito's point. She bathed dead bodies as a full-time job. So sympathizing and emphasizing of a dead person is gone from her. She prays daily for a person to die so she can get paid. Using myself as example, just that I pray daily for people to get pregnant, to have babies, to live long, to bring the child to school to be paid. Not forgotten if a child or a youth is hurt, it enters my skin because my full-time job is to change a behavior child for a better society, leading to better future leader. Her only mistake is jubilating in public. She's always happy to hear that understanding by her. To hear that understanding by her. Okay. Eti nana kuna du bere matwinbo akodua. Ono so de ode ababeto ono nti enra Samson wane na pamfo ejina TikTok na omo kwan a omo di ahusie omo botutuo sese omo ye dede se ye maame AkuaDonkor firi mu no Samson na kuna du bere matwinbo akodua o say Ghana for na mo nim se Samson wane sebe odware funu ana na dwuma o ye no nti se nipa wu na nani age eti sa odopa ewo edema nipa afiri ne mu ti se ono no de no o ye adwuma care home hospital ne adare wo hwe se nipa awo be so atase obia ne sine na dwu na akona du berema no anyways ma me mfa mpem ho na me copy esen whispers lo na na do wanso ebedwudwa mu ma me nko piercing ho na me hwe na me mfa dwumadie no emra wiye. Okay.
Teacher, so interested. I'm people fully. Very, very interesting. The way you guys make your argument and stuff. Maybe my platform, so we're talking about politics. I speak with fact and evidence and circumstantial evidence that I give to support my claim. And when I say something and it's not true, the bourgeoisies and the intelligentsias and I'm why don't you take me on? And I asked Baumia questions. You took the exchange rate from 203 to now 17. You have borrowed more than any person has borrowed. You have borrowed NPP, AkuFo-Addo NPP government took power when the debt of Ghana was $120 billion, and they took it to 767 billion and still borrowing. As I'm talking to you yesterday or so, there was an approval of another loan for ECG. We are asking about why did the AkuFo-Addo NPP Ejapade government borrowed 42 billion from the Bank of Ghana, rendering the Bank of Ghana bankrupt. These are the questions I'm asking. So, won't remember you, Manua. Now, Didi Matem to say, teacher, on this platform, I've used the word ignorant. I've used the word ignorance in general statements. In general statements, there was nowhere did you be attempt directly. No. So when I say people make ignorant statement, if you think, sir, you are ignorant, then you can also say whatever you say, but I've never attacked any person. When I talk about specific, say, there are issues that person is ignorant about, ignorance in atom did school. Where does ignorant mean that somebody is an illiterate? I will be ignorant. There are so many issues that I'll be ignorant about. And there are issues on this platform because since I will go school up to today I'm talking, I'm sure many others do same too. And I've learned across board. Economics, politics, government, law, teaching, you name it. Jack of all trade, that's one thing. Madam Fubitam say, hey, when are you going to specialize in one area? And that is why broadly I can speak on many issues. If I don't have an idea to talk about a particular issue, then I'm ignorant about the issue. When Obi Rebecca said, for example, NDC is creating a constitutional crisis, then you don't know what you are saying. Sabi Obaka said, what do you call it? There was an issue. You say you don't know the fact as to Allɛgɛd hospital. That means you have no in-depth knowledge and you are ignorant about the issue. It's not an insult here. I will be ignorant about issues. And then an insult. Constitutional crisis okay. What's your government? What goes to what's your government? Now our politics are. You know what we call separation of powers. The judiciary, the parliament, and the executive, they all have their separate powers. And in fact, in England, we call it the supremacy of parliament. We call it the supremacy of parliament. But in Ghana, the constitution is supreme. And then we say the independence of the judiciary. Supreme Court doesn't mean it's the apex of the court. That is what it means. It doesn't mean that the Supreme Court can't be controlled. The Supreme Court is also under the Constitution of Ghana. So when I come and I'm explaining these things, then now obviously you don't have in-depth knowledge about that. No organ of government can usurp or impose or decide for the work that they do. That is what the separation of powers of the organs of government means. Now, Speaker of Parliament, and the judiciary interprets, if there is any dispute, you know, or they make what we call judicial review. So that is the powers of the judiciary. The parliament enact the law. They enact the law. Laws be organized. The laws in the constitution is enacted by parliament. Now the judiciary will interpret in terms of conflict, misunderstanding, or any judiciary, they will say it. But they would have to review or interpret the law as was intended. Because when they are writing the laws, the parliamentarians have some intention. They want the law to serve a particular purpose. And so when there's a conflict then they call on the judiciary to interpret that they have to interpret as how the framers of the constitution or the framers of the law intended. So the judiciary itself is not above the constitution, it's not above the law. Now, when you look at what happened in Parliament, when you look at Article 97(1) of the Constitution of the 1992 Constitution, it says, and then when you come, it says, what do you call it? I didn't go far. It was clear, you know, 97(1). It says that a member, you know, when a member, the circumstances under which a member of parliament shall vacate he or her post. The relevant subsection clause of this position read as follows. Article 97(1) states, a member of parliament shall vacate his seat or vacate in parliament or vacate his seat in parliament, if he leaves the party which he was a member at the time of his election. Get the point. Article 97(1) says that a member of parliament shall vacate his seat in parliament, if he leaves the party of which he was a member at the time of his election to parliament to join another party or seek to remain in parliament as an independent member. If he was elected a member of parliament as an independent candidate and joins a political party. Never say Chinese say, I clear say, we are MP. Now, who study on any political umbrella? If you come under an umbrella, say we are MPP, we are NDC, whatever it is. Now, who decide dealing about parliament? Anytime we are who's in Mayfield, now join different party. You cease. Clear. It says you cease to become that member of that party. So, Abel Babin did not interpret They did not, your friend said, rule. As we said, the court rules or interpret the law. He only applied the law. It's over some of the sir, creating consistent NDC. No, I mean, you don't really have the inside here. If the judiciary said be a parliament be or be interfere, how does the parliament work? Because you see, why joining parliament? Why didn't your friend say the Supreme Court? I didn't know my can just say, hey, won't you mean to me? I didn't know even the speaker, the former speaker of the majority and whatever it is, majority because 137, and our independent candidate no sir or be joining their caucus. But because of that, and they demand some majority. I look at it as a friend say the leader hasn't got the right to take this to the court because they resolve their own matters. So I was saying, as I said,
okay,
a crisis at MPP are causing. The legislature has its own rules. They have their own rules. They make their own laws. And it is not for the judiciary to be telling them what to do. Because it is, as I say, speaker our journey, the parliament. Then will be better very far. In fact, was actually the Supreme Court has not got mandate. And look at it says in some big back you take it to the High Court and not the Supreme Court. So no, because if you have no knowledge, in-depth knowledge about something, then you are ignorant about what you are talking about. And that is exactly the point that I'm making. On this platform, I have come here to say what NDC are done. Mami AkuaDonkor Hospital Okoye. When they see it, the University Hospital, who built it? UGMC, teacher, one air. And so we are asking the MPP for 8 years. You have borrowed and borrowed and borrowed, and at the moment you are getting to $767 billion. Then now you can say why. And the question I may be sir, hospital buying and an MPP betting me I boss we see hospital ultra modern hospital. But we have a government what could come $58 million. So but I respect people who make very intellectual argument and discussion. And then my politics, why don't you apply that critical mind? This is my question. Because I was so be and I could see Sadai, I could 58 millions. I could see that I could give pity. We will criticize it just as we do. Why is it that a political party does this and we are not criticizing? It's not a matter of whether it's NDC or MPP. If NDC should come to power and they do wrong thing, I would be here to criticize them. So if I don't go to NDC next year, UGMC, NDC next year, NPP cannot boast of one ultra-modern hospital built in Ghana so far, 8 years running. And these are the issue. Daily cost of living. And then you can. Two banners and I went out to do my term. I have never on this platform, since AkuaDonkor I've never eulogized Niwu. My mother can say good. Say your friend is saying, or Bawe, or my ba, and all that I did was AkuaDonkor said things, I shall end this before. But I've never said, oh my because oh mu jubilating. So why do you link me to say, meaning your friend is saying, Mami, what is the name? Why do you write those comments? Seven we think the same. How? And I came the day just because somebody says so on issue, you are ignorant about that. And then they attempt the day. Me did you attempt? Agnes, me did you attempt my infant? Me did you attempt my? So you guys do things and so, I don't get it. I have come with this platform Everything with factual evidence. Me can't check me because StɛpDown okay. Me my circumstances. StɛpDown was interviewed. All kinds of Mahama Nekuma Tamils. And then because I said Mahama one body. Say one body, but say me no person or chess me. All Mahama said was say there are people CPP and the rest are almost no nka almost feel say the almost credible so komudi ballot paper so but komudi ambaso me that's it. So how is the easy me land 1 minute how is the easy and if can go fire say on nomka this one the man this one that's you can't be factual with it. Obi so say a friend is saying enkranfo omutimito kenke and way Mahama Nkasa I listen to that speech correctly. New York said the cost of living is high. Say enkranfo kura mu kenke mu kena mu komi kekena ni yo komi kekena ni yo bia na ejilawa. Komi kekena na motono. Ni body mutimito 1 kekena is 5 and over.
Okay.
Then a nipa fan chinchina say also we did you be at them. So you take things out of context. And you exaggerate and make things sound so. More Akufo on Semba okay. Then a friend said Chama to make in some Fumba okay. This is a party and people support it. Tisha, me the say me
all right. And Nadia Nana Kwakudia ebetwasim. Obavek nyabotreme ba ho. Nana Kwakudia.
Hello.
Yes, opening next saying.
It was one, but also almost me abo. They not appear shots. They gonna all come. Namunti wa, namunti ye. Me that's it.
Hey, okay, you want it. Hey, na was a student is so de mo kire mo pa.
Hello, teacher.
Obavek nyabotre gina o mame. Na Nana Kwakudua na okọ hemfa afi na waba. Be matcha de adro animo a. Me nsa ngobọ de afiaswa snega e kan. Okay, ode mate. Vic yanko or hima yanko.
About on what to say?
Boko na so e.
Yes, so I do metia etie fo gina Mrs. Vivian Darknet. Desire kwati Yubra Amiama metia obia discomfort. Me ma obi bia metia obi bia. We there. Me ma His Excellency AkuaDonkor. Mame, a radical crown could see ye my awate, ya mame. What lecture say we your buyer and so on. There be one go school. As one me young say school, no one go be cry, with me. F5 to say we to near the president. If it is but one aqua for standardness, it's about will be a cherry amen a meba. Teacher, Ubaya me a vibe. Teacher was born. Inti prepared.
Right. Mate.
I am a mere AkuaDonkor. When they were bushing, my moving eye for a radiant foul crest. What better I said was so. That be with you a people so I echo to swabba. A radiant foul crest, ye pa teacher wouldn't be. Ghana for your first near my way. That Ben ye beg I say will be what near the share me at time. A childish. Na ye nya no ma sebe ye nipa ye nya moa na wo bi ma me agu mu gina wo se ye ni age mani age dia na mu benya afiri ma ndisi fo a mu gina TikTok so e bo shile tam so wadi baby ne ba fu bi o ka ho enti sabi ma me AkuaDonkor no sabi wa ba ye mo dai onya wo hwe ma me AkuaDonkor de me bi odidi na na Akufo-Addo atem e kan ya didi na na Akufo-Addo papa atem what ku say MPP ni bi e so li didi ma me na atem obi anya sa na sabi ma me na wu awrewu enti say ma me AkuaDonkor this will be ne maba wo prem de ni e den e da say ma me no ho fe na no kura wo ko iPad meeting you think say ma me no wa ye mere e ti sabi nipa na ye mere na one year and the toilet na sabi nyame afre na sundwem obi a na mo se sama ko school sabi early wu kra ada na mo tesa mo nkan no kra mo story na mo ba kika brofu hu bi anya brofu na mo be ka na bi a ye ntiase o ye TV ni so 24 hours ye TV ni so 24 hours ma mi AkuaDonkor Nyankopon na afre na nyi obi a de kun atem didi a wo didi e papa Mahama wo didi e chance na Mahama na she da fi
ono kura be pa Nana Akufo-Addo akyɛw sɛ ɔpam Nana Akufo-Addo akyɛw Samuel Mahama gye ne fie na wɔde kyɛɛ no ɛna wɔbɛka sɛ ɔpa papa no kyɛw na Mahama na so ɔbɛyɛ wei nyina ntia no ɛno kura Nana Akufo-Addo ankasa Nana Akufo-Addo ankasa bi ase defi a wɔlupu a mo saa de bɛhyɛ NPP foɔ na mo a mo wɔyɛ sɛ mo na mupu atamɛs kura no yɛmfa nkyɛn mo na matwa mo ho de ba bɛhyɛ wo bi ada na mo te saa maame AkuaDonkor wanyini mo fa nhyɛ mo tiri sɛ nipa no ɔno ana ewu ne kra ewu na mo pɛ saa dodo yɛ bubu forward na mete sɛ wo nneɛma custom ayɛ ana sɛ be me to mi sana no 12 years after 6 years so say me 45 years enti nneɛma nyɛ wansi bia nkɔpem me 45 years ana mo kɔ school so mo nyene ɛna nneɛma kɔsoro ɛna Nana Akufo-Addo akɔtɔ bosia sɛbe agenda 11 na yɛtin wɔde ne bottom sika na esi ɛyɛ first sika ni dia NDC for move free power nurses allowance teachers training allowance and yɛ papa Mahama wo gye ni nyina gu hɔ no ɛnyɛ sika di bi na Nana Akufo-Addo ba bosia na ɔkɔbɔ yɛ ɔkɔbɔ bosia sɛ mo de taxes ma bank for wo di sika ni tu mu na mo sɛ yɛ na mo twɛ di yɛ sika mo kɔ no mo sɛ mo free aba ne so no wo di pakra wo yɛ crash ni a for what you call sika mo no ka wo bɔ gu hɔ no na Nana Akufo-Addo de wo bɛbɔ ka ho no mo kura de ku bɔ gu hɔ 4 years 4.5 years no adɔs the chair de Nana Akufo-Addo the 8 years ka papa ne nyuma wo bie ye kwa ka obi so ba de na so ko be ba de ka 3 years 8 years no ye tax sabe oba bia metna so na odije tax ni mo money ura the tax yes mo money ura obi a won ka mo money the tax yes obetibri ne ba ko secondary school aya ma mo nyesa NDC guy and the car with them President Mahama for Bob Sias will be sit down on see no then a sack of can wear this can on any NDC for no better hawk. And now go for the veterans or become will be at say or buy the 1 city. Oh, Papa Mahama the general said, well, we nam la cadum pay. Or no one the P. Baka is a gun of where my win am la cadum pay. Yes, sorry, I want to sabu do so. Or sabu do some quotation will be a member may not may man. I for so good do so I then I may so here do like I may quiet yes all right now over general so let's so good do so or so put ya then and or testimony that like interesting and now good for the buy or for Nigeria and on it who had it for side I tell I am my a year about so like no can go Papa the buy or that two countries only papa also when we school now about the cup of pocket yeah no back the Kamahama can or blue yano that's how fun and help for the other back on the say Mahama buy no or for the captain will die Nana Akufo-Addo so buy wa bebo cafe Nana Akufo-Addo agenda one way hospitals be Nana Akufo-Addo betia for what ye we masia kese and for la school ye see be the star school can near my sisi school dem wo and the man so nyɛ there you talk dey you that many made ya ka sa bon ko ta ambulance mra ye mo ambulance am de buy can Nana Akufo-Addo ka gina ho na ye papa Mahama ya so something ambulance or kotoba e ye bibia mo de kro no de wura mo me anyere Nana Akufo-Addo this kind of flower the yebi
okay
what young class 3 SHS mo wa hwe nkrofo se egadifo ne diage se ko gbata renja he wo ma ne diage ye kwan ye bi hospital wo be gina wa hospital ba ko pe this only papro wani afura Nana Akufo-Addo wa ye hospital chair bia o president bia wa ye kwan chair president bia on person wo be hwe papa ni nyuma wa ye hu ni papro wo person wo be hu ya ya me gina wa so wo nya hwe ko wati ukwa TV so ye yi nyina ukwa so so ni green book wo be hu no fi wo be hu no wani so Uma ya nyere enu anya ahwese enu abeba fa the kwan na wo yi no ono di bottom sika na wo fa yi
Matia
bottom sika na wo fa yi aka na wo bo ni nyina agenda one ye see we di sika babam ye see hospitals ni nyina wi a enfrofo be kwa so tie sika na sa di mayefo wo ko wo ja ka ti se aka ante se mo be se da ya mo si wie no ma mfi ahwe no ma ja hokọ ko kra na nkola nya bi ntro ko keke je na wa anwan ko keke o ka se wo ni bi na ni bi tina aya ma mo nya sa mo ba sina mo ka sa mo ko na mu ni mbrofo na akofo ye ni mbrofo ba ya ba be tirem ya ba be tirem
okay
ka ba be tirem ha is evidence ya na make sense now
Matia medasi
call you. There be about no cata when it said, and I put what they are doing here. That the only way I just hear me, my hammer swab you. Yeah, you understand doing so. There's no matter policy back. Policy. Dr. Bawo, me ask one Ryan debate. Was now, Mara. But when you want me and one money to a money. What we saw now is what we saw. From Ramahaman, so when I want both. What about the discount? I sell a man or egg the hawk. And I put what about the young man here. What's my Amomena? If we are don't call me, the clear work. Put down the MP. One before some of them come out the problem of my. Now you will be an NDC near. Was saying I had the lecture. Yet the lecture you very Obi ma mi eguso the lecture ye be wi o gina ho sabe mo sori amo no muni awrafo muni sympathy na ma besia mo gina ayi sector mo di ahubisie party ni the NDC anya wani obi ma mi ewu na mo gina mo pesa so ma mi AkuaDonkor onko dakwa na mo sabe mo ye muhuru mo amaye muhuru ya e mo jampa NDC what ni mo da wiki.
Me that's it.
Now you see about you are but more by 60 KJT and then I say for more you know. And I mean you Agnes the kind and I could have appointed the worker was safe. I if for America to hear him for Fred or Mahama to a message. Say you petite and to part of an about Mobacado or Bagana so a message piece, you know. And what deputy one on Passport and one say I never the good time and I am on kind of threat. And when you have a market, and I am the country edition. This I would ask.
And then dear, my nyamo na mankwa. I have moved broom whole class, I see. My nyamo ankwa, and sha, move broom whole class, I see. I was born. That is. I
was born. Observe me to be a as Victoria, why emotional? Yeah, some more. The Ghana politics may me chair more class for teacher, me chair also. Ghana politics may shut out for, but you see, President Mama obey nothing moody. And yet easy. And so outside now. Bit swa now can send me by me until you're there and say we should what's really going down. You could do on ma now feel the reality of on mine and as until you could do and say that the real every my dream boo no ya 90 cents and near made oh I am my share cry makeka mutifino say ubitini atete ma emenyame di chire bia kan wadru baby and enye easy na a whole country enye easy ma omo I think so omo nyina no omo eyo ma famu de na ade no de na eye den so ewo President Mama ba wa be bi senior bra kan wa visit hospitals so visit schools whatever na President AkuaDonkor so ba no so be bi so no we see school kra na Obaya was nesting the council will say Obama allowance back and the President Mama NDC forecast is impossible. He's never going to be able to do it. But God's grace, no why am I was school feeding programs which is a lot of money. Nina is cow. Ayana and Kofu Musa Dena or ye, but share through Sadin or ye, a man collegia discover say, hey, send Colleomi a smart spa. Because free education now, ma. Now, but we pass away this count for now. We be there who say, "Bibi wa kola ni mo." And say, "Ya mama yesu so putting it down." Papa no so ayebi. Send your president mama ba ya wa be yibi no. Sara na AkuaDonkor so no so be yibi. What you need the school feeding in our back, teachers allowance, nurses allowance, college. Is it college or high school tuition free? Or they are back. And now ma kole bi etimi school ni bi se wa bon se omo ye onu so timi ko high school ma yin se bibi wo ni ma na bibi ni mo. It's also a big deal. Tell President Mama by na crisis bi ama you. Just how come the buy e kro akesa America London ya de no omkro man fa easy. Woman fa easy. So every bi am call Ghana Kumasi Tech honum police station na chi Mass city area honum ti ekofeche onu ye fa honum na adai big one big buildings some stuff Why not? What do we are? See a dark sister, Jack and Roman. Say, yes, the president go for and buy affordable houses. You see, this is the problem I want with the leaders now. On bad, you'll be a year was on to us, on to us. Send a bracken, President Mama buys our dining in the guru moon and for a proud double budget or Macasati free. A dining go, who the Aqua must take it to, who the Quasoric can see as a friend CCs a day. Mr. Antonio go on your drink it one to us so is the same way President Mama so also be go and go for the buy one to us so. I did na President Mama Tesson, no was all ya 1 year into this time many are broke person obey. What is it? Me and no me pissing me. I love the guy because to me, no, me who is so humble. A did pan or full so by him. No was all ya 1 year into name the near bros change now baby. Me tissue when the customer say, we no was a near money to be baby. So, some of us on this platform, no, it's true we are ignorant about some of the things. Because me, for instance, I am. Because Ghana politics, I don't follow. It's true. Minister, I'm so ignorant about the name be break work also. But the name I think so. Both of them no be able to beat me. It's the about mama used to put you on down. I easy. Easy, easy. You can't tell them what to do. So, Shagana, Nipa, or more, Yangana, my phone, and Nipa, Kasa, ya pro. Yen more mining coso. A woman's leaders neck out by ye individuals, Mancasano, ya pro. Yen Picroni ye. Brother be a last name, Casa, or so your accountant, or say ghost names, Pa, Mutiaka. Miaka my sister, or could be in the company of Ghana. Security company, what could be for a trial, a cost of fine, and a good. When him, I'm decide this, somebody pay back up bank, not bank into missing ghost names, or more finding within or more pay way, no. Bram is so to call your best. Me pay me papa, or Ghana, who be your company, who I will nipa, or be good now. Because so be a pottery farm. Na all year portly. Na say mo so na mo kokon mo chichi mo kon tubu e dan neti. Chale enye easy o. Na government no obede na sane manema we nyina. How many people pay taxes in Ghana? Enye easy. How many people don't pay taxes in Ghana? Na boa or mine. Me papa yare, me papa nya cancer. Within 2-3 weeks me. And yet say, ya me papa kokolidu. Me amada for na me man pick me papa. E di ni kokolidu. I'm the call some coincidence one and more being a vow. So, baby, send a bay on bit me, no bit my penetrating. If I told him almost so much in $5,000. Oh, $5,000 no. Be any quality or yes, I did no doctor and a small catch him. It's a real phone.
That is dear.
2 weeks ago. So I'm finding Costa Hospital.
That is
$5,000. Procedure. That is the first procedure.
Hello.
Procedure.
Hello.
Yes, our procedure. Nobody in Kolebu will do the procedure for me, Papa. Right. When you become, say doctors no clinics outside. Some allowance will say, dear, I don't know what is going on. It's in one near referral sector. Not ye. It's one koya. No much is scam. Government, any more school free. This is the time where you also come and serve Kolebu. Not for them, mobile Kolebu. Not even if it's $3,000 as an afford, even if it's $5,000, no more mobile Kolebu. Now, government, also be no de church or for car taxes near them. Yes, could be the unique. Apparently, no, my friend, my uncle, I'm also a doctor of Denver, and I'm saying the so boy. Or friend colleagues will Kolebu. No. What did they see? Man is na some way the omo ye wa ha bebre kwa unim me uncle di anim wa ikoy unim ska omo di 40 million wo Kolebu
4,000 eje na me pese me pese
na ku fa na ye ya na mama na ye
that is what me kan
na ku fa do ono no wa ya na president mama na ye 40 million no mo di ye 40 million that you see in Franco doctor no because I am Franco no also on fan on shebe papa or just say on pay ni case ni bi so it's yeah mama yesu so bring me leaders me say and yes me ankasa me papa when your stomach cancer
that is
what
ultimate
it's no ye individuals na yeti krom ho no mind ba for no say Canadian no we are part of the problems we are not helping and you make also it's say just Ghana ho no so we sika o yare a obewu e dey say some just Kolebu nothing good is going on. Meanwhile there are doctors in Kolebu or procedure be no mo ntimi ne arrest us for baby o mo wi ana o ne o mo kono makoche eno that is what they're doing in Ghana. It's mama you so blame me buy for no and I say leaders na nyo mo ko a yankasa we are part of it me da mo nyina me chi obi a
mate me da say me busa na sem na em say on timenka I don't know me nim say na wase ya no for Duchess what timenka ko hwe video no back ni misra wo kasa na watie teacher ni no so de was person busa sem akumi because ye tikroma nana bra aka sem bi nana bra Canada oba ma mechia o si Ghanaians are born bad ba me nsem na obekan ana na obekan no me efi ha no classroom ha no ana me de kwadwindwim ba me tianso ya misua de ifiri mo ho ti asem adache se kan Kolebu wa make reference o si ono no say enye se obi se ono no say tinka besanka we na sem ni din come back don na me hwa de na se hospitals ahodo wo Ghana no amanfo doctors for ebi mo se sade ne 1 cedi or say 5 cedi 10 cedis $5,000 stomach cancer tina Kolebu atiti aye say you know ti debi I was born ana me ka say o man Ghana na etimu no ana me timu no me say baby bia Elon Musk wo me sre no o man Ghana no wo mra no meto Ghana no mfama me o meto Ghana no mfama me ti asema that is $5,000 me te me yema hye me say na o confess kan way e hwehwem 4,000 Ghana si eno kra no o mo mpese mo beje. So the mentality of the Ghanaians, some of the Ghanaians, you know, obuni pao ye nebu, but to the extent say obe yesika, obe puni nyonku koma jini sika no nyone. Me that matina si ache 3 hours ni nyami shiro bia. Na diza kwate wasi say. Atwumbari ma minim di opeso de kan. Diza kwate opeso frame video ko on. Ana a mistake. Me pacho the opposite of the source no fa source ma me na me ko
na be ma no 1 minute pe me afutuo na mpese me tu ye ne e ba media ne fo istano obekasa ya na odi bibie ya temno na enye because ono ma so meka sentia obia o party bi ona so odwa me nyo party bi o me pedie oba obetima ye ban ni me fuma kuma nkodi NDC MPP CPP echi obi so afasa yi ni se ka obede na o man na yi mo de sa adwini tum se stay NDC na wo MPP na wo a obi ko ka ho asema na udi na tema o man ni ye no Ompo mani timi atembidie no ya na obi ha party obi be kan party asema na odi atembidie no na me pese bi tu amanfo fo ho sa because woman no obe kasa na o say edna tem no obe kasa we ni watem enso obe sha ase no didi amanfo atem bebre so ho etimi de mi metu omofo na sa guy no obe kasa shi ase kware bu hospital o kware bu no yeah, you see,
me pacho onye gayu mami ne be kasa.
Okay, mami no kasa eze kwarebu okwa ebu na sefo no. Ya na efiri yania. Yania ni yakoba be report aban no e de ba asem no oka fa ho. Ebi ni seaport no ho no. Price no aban no e de atoso no. Enye ni no mu de ya adwuma so aban ne te. Obu okwa etimi je ne ka. Yeso me pias ka sei abai ni do wanted ka sabi abrochire abai ni adwuma ma o se hweso a wo be dey no di abai ni sika eni tebia abai ni monitaw abai ni fe nipa ono na me se abai ni wie sika onwere o mai ni ho ma contract ya no aya ke system wo ba no da ni ke ni e sa boje ni so eni no wo hwe o hwe company no odi ama amanfo so mo hwe so se ebetima ma o man na koso no wonwi hu biem
enti obi ka sɛ aban ni nim ho hwee aban no enim ho bi paa bibia ni wa ɛna sister no sa be ka baako sɛ mama America for the letter brɛ sɛ omo de ne kokɔ America for no kura no omugu hɔ no ya won hwɛ omo no omo abato no moto no asomdwe ho na omo ba ɛna America for ɛni adeɛ asɛmbe no omo ka kyerɛ country so country bi omo gi so ɛna obi an follow America for bi mo because if you see nyina omo sɛ America for na nka ne korɛ hwɛ omo abato but the same thing na yɛ na uba be ka kyerɛ obi sɛ mama o sama no kana Japan o man ka bi ankyerɛ no sɛ hwan anas gi yɛ de ne kokɔ to America for hwan odu ba bi kra bɛkyɛ no abato no America for to mo no krom no mo bɔ no ne aniɛma mo yɛ kra kyɛ deɛ NDC for no ne MPP for ne yɛ no kɛ abamba bi asoma no mo ka kyite abamba bi Africa for nyinaa kɔto aba omukoto aba parliament of Africa nyina abambabe ene yi first they say one that Africa for nyina no abambabe na ya no mo say NDC for bi no mo force no mo ka ena bibia na mo na den tokwaban law no kan kire Supreme Court Akufo-Addo na asesa ne nkofo nyina akogo enti asem bia no a wo de bekwa Supreme Court be gya tunu da because MPP ni me fa say MPC no obi wu na say BBC MP mu a oni party mu bi me yakoto so aba e de be nti na wo free sa party ni mako na de wo free na say uko stand ayi bia no a wo free MPP party wo free parliament wo kra wo ko obi wo de wadwuma to ho kana Japan wo de adwuma to ho so ho e de be nti na wo nso bi bia bo a wo de akọ Supreme Court say no we NDC for ko ka ho asema mo se wo mo pemanso omo de dabia omo bogu no kura no ewiase na America South Africa no kura nya adwuma
me da se
ye de wo mo seso a ho yesi empre Akufo-Addo nsan no oni mo se wo de court Supreme Court wo no na man nko for the court Supreme Court e be tumi ne Supreme Court so asa anya atom enya ensamfo no mti no mo di no This is for ko ya mo si de bia on perman so a ye de krata abre mama America for no mo policy kura no omo to policy ato atwene anya military room no omoma Israel for pre tutu bomb kuma manfo so pass we ya say fi mo
Matia medase
enti ya omunya isa asem ne kane ne Africa hono panifo nan kasa na eni kwa sabu de mo adwen mo party say party we de makoma so NDC de makoma so PP de no gine ho na oba betuma ye man ni na hwehwe na mo nya ntokwa na obi beka party bi asema na omu di na tam enye
mate medase
ni enwere ni obetuma ba ye man ni ye
okay
na NDC na nya ye nyi omu firi ho MPP na nya ye nyi omu firi ho CPP na nya ye nyi omu firi ye obetumi aba behwe oman ni so amaye
Matia
pesa no na wo wadwe koma party na ne zo mpega na ye obi we ka party asema na bivede ba no o Canada no a o Canada no man nkanko
Matia
enso bi be so ma o ka ndi MPP asabuka na atomdidie sa enye nisremo emma no ene mema nyina e ba so a atomdidie no ya na ye de chance ye nye so ebe sanso ade na okoye de ensamfo na obi ma meku ene de no betuma address na de na tam enye problem ba ye ni aye yi ho debate ya no susu ma atomdidie no emra yimu enye fe
mate medase
me se o timi kakra me ka kire etiefu bebre no
all right what is Nana Kwakudia or so person will tear AfiaSchwar Nana Kwakudia je
nada MPP for no na etwa wo mo catcher mo se mo nkotoma number 8 NDC for se mo nim se medomo MPP for no na etwa mo ho se mo nkotoma number 8 obi catcher se kotoma number 7 number 6 number 8 number 9 oye dada fo ni ye nyina ye koto ama hwan 1 MPP for no person mo re and this omo catcher sa kotoma number 7 will be catch yourself a kotoma number be a fansa one ni Electoral Commission see ni na kotoma 1 no mbe kan ama yen Electoral Commission say ye ni na kotoma 1 enti no se mu ni se fia me ma me dada mu no kora na mu me catcher mu oh my God na ho bie ni ho beti me aka no kora catcher mu AkuaDonkor wu ye no yes AkuaDonkor wuo na chi na niam nyina ye basa enti no ye mpese niam abefa moni so obia nkotoma 1 meso video mo share me pacha won saka video na dia tutim eyezu eye 1 eye chinye eye 1 eye John Mahama number 1 eyezu eye 1 eye chinye eye 1 eye John Mahama number 1 eyezu eye 1 eye chinye eye 1 eye John Mahama number 1 tiebiem eyezu eye 1 eye chinye eye 1 eye John Mahama number 1 menemo John Mahama wada 1 emo bia na da me na majinka boedi ato me ho so AkuaDonkor wuo no niema asesa enti John da hen oda 1 John Mahama da hen oda 1 Chinya da hen oda 1 ye da hen ye da 1 bomo diara se wo kono ubedware wasiesie ho enye ho na akoye campaign enye ho na na obi ko yinsem eni obi nkodi nkomo no wasesa wuti mu adwene mese wo kwa akoto ama hwan 1 uwia no wadane wani AkuaDonkor wuye no omu hu se yede ndisi abe ni mu emo bia nada means bo duku tuntum metna ntwa wontro esoro ho ena John Mahama da ma wani mere Electoral Commission say yempese biasa more than 7 more than 6 more than 5 because I say ye AkuaDonkor afrim AkuaDonkor so ye 3 enti esa mo na be famoni so enti Electoral Commission say me more than romo bia ante say ye nyina ye koto abana ma 1 ye wi aye be kan ye NDC for the amount enti kan ne hu say eyezu eye 1 eye John Mahama eye 1 eye 1 ye nyina ye koto ama 1 emma obi nada obi bana wo ye NDC ni no be catch us to ma 1 oye nipa boni ni opese wa ba no se no dini dwuma ye nyina ye koto ama 1 ye nyina ye koto ama 1 ye emma MPP ni bi me dada nkaka se koto ma fo ana on pese o mo se mo aba no
AfiaSchwar no me di dwuma die na ba wiye matena se 3 hours me tena se 3 hours de aka ni na no o kakore nko sana me na ho ani oze me am being bias na manfo bi frɛ amanfo bi afrɛ mienu ni me ensa na me pese me hwe woni akora na sana me kwa me pa cho ho ani o
me pacho Agnes ni
na o see am
be number ni me credit asa me recharge ye nti me de me husband number na from
na o de ukunu na ma na afre na o mi a o se
na ya very maybe kasa tufo na yaw next time over to PSL for why obi nya kra wa ha o PSN attend ye we as nyona de static but o kan brofo mu bebre ne bi anamonte
that be well
it's what bana wo tufo no what was that na ye jai what was that na ye jai
dey na my is it dey my
jai say wo ya ye wo ya support e bi mo jai ya
support obi a
me tira chume wo ye this ni you wani ma ye hu say o ye this ni embe ye on say me dey me jira finfin na me tufo wo person o dini patem o cabrofo o di atem me na me dem na say ben ye mame that is how I choose to interpret it. So if you respect other people's opinion, you just don't use that word for me. You can use it for others who are okay with it, but definitely not for me. And also, issue why you want you be on. And then, by also Vivian is in why not Vivian?
Me come back here.
Oh, they talk about too many Vivian and someone I said, me buy make both Vivian in Tiano. Obiani wa wedi Vivian attempt. Vivian coming on your bonnet, I mean, made in attempt that. What I said, if you cry, you and somehow be kind, say Mahama, you see, you be kind in our one thing ye. You all adventure will not be kind, but I yet na me patch and I will be kind, no. Into Nanaya, oh, and in so in this me, and you also me, then things to very much. And that you supporting or no. My kind of cry, I don't know, make a chumberry, my baby to wine for 2 years and for so and 10 years, no. O kroni jaya ke be jai ono ba no kan bro fo akese e to ko ato o di atem papa mo mu ne me ka kire mu o dia tem papa o dia tem piercing dia tem na obuni pabom tie oh na brofo na omofo say omote brofo nti wa wonte brofo no wagimi no piercing te sa note won it say onu buni pa ni pa beku no onu piercing no a wo shumbere ma wo kuma no piercing be ka say sebe wo ye panyin wagimi a enkola di watama nya she this thing I saw in my life piercing be ka sa say you saw your penny na say wo nya de pana collect di watama nya she na me kwampo so me nya kra what you say na me so no so when di matama me di watama me dey say how energy ade be ma me no I give you the same energy catch and some back me but then I give you the same energy in return. Oh, Bana, you're nice to me. I will be extremely nice to you. But Bana, I say, okay, who say, "Oh, only Sanche will be our platform." So I know be better say no. That is not the truth. That is not the case. But yeah, will be. Me won't also name me. But yeah, Bana say, yeah, church, yeah, Jenny, yeah, church, yeah. But obi. Frɛ na aka sɛ obi bɛka yɛ ne ignorance me na me de me ho na me say ignorance ɛyɛ akyɛnniɛ ma me sɛ ɛnyɛ akyɛnniɛ ma obi foforɔ fine and it depends on the context. So also what it depends on the context within which you use that word. It depends on the context. What you say I work for your becano maybe I be you so na make say what do matem and I won't di matem. What say my bahaba be accuse you be so di matem da. It's one ankasa wo patenie. Yeah,
Agnes, that's it.
That's patenie. Chumberima. Next time, you went in, you saw your NDC, and by all things, what the original thing there, or the other press, and the future woman.
Mate, that's it. Nitrina, yes, or did different, I'm afraid. Come in Fakura. Because my own son, a concern message, I'm being by, and then I'm person. Me person, me Fred Duchess, Nami Busana, say, I feel what. Pick up. Okay, on pick here me da obi oba class be anyame shanti ayi pias wo say wo Kevin Taylor video me ka say metna ache so at say 3 hours of live video me da obi oba class be anyame shan no me srawo what is saying chumberi mapo no tabo vivieze ni din but bia skip no enye say bia TV via anya botrawa skip no take things school on that one na menya you be said the shame was born TV anya kasa obi oba class be anya misha no obi oba class be anya misha mesra wontu afisi na bra betua na mre mu fees na mo mama dwen se mu ntua no mo se metisi mu sisi no wen fan I mean, free CCC. Oh, guest prefect. Oh, no, my class. CC. See? Then of course me do about class. Now 2 days in my class, are they?
My first class.
Huh?
My first class is in 1.3 and middle student airport. I stop picking it then I verify.
Me upon we me koya me see me home class na say me flow. School fees no catch up no monthly fees na dey na how mo yen sa.
Yeah, so class na.
What class me do what me do what. Me see catch up no monthly fees.
Mami, one second, na me find show more class na me mo put in. Me find school fees na. Man, so say me call remember YouTube no. School fees no. Don't you? And yesterday every month the teacher never came. And I said me na me ba came. So mama yeka too much. And you say that will be cow. And you say that cow. But I won't remember class they be I won't share fees.
Catch it all.
And I could be I can be good in but the last time was you here. You tell me. You say that new classmate take up.
So bo yes na no sheshe chiro she chira
okay na you school fees to you school fees but so many so say dia ene de beta time umpo nana me hu nana desi who be that teacher are you sleeping where you school fees now who be that teacher questions are
you don't know the no
where you school fees you don't know the no who be that teacher are you sleeping teacher you not doctor wa Dr. Oche
Dr. Oche bi so show
Dr. Oche who's going top 2 man she da say if I choose your school fees oh ben ka sabe be let you just pen
Josephine so
when you am church your school fees no person me who Agnes when they said the last time they did me who
Agnes in TI fire no
oh Agnes they say me anga say me did me who say me chair man into 11 chair no Agnes
sound
Agnes me chair school fees number 2 there Uli the cat this man said don't watch it.
Roko ni yeye nsa no guest prefer na yeye roko.
Roko na me yeye nsa. Roko na matume but ita matume go so na me yeye roko no.
Tuja no.
Matume go pa.
Agnes bisa se sen. Katre no.
Agnes yeye school fees no. On school na a special school you know. School fees you said in trouble ma ubi. But who share one kasa the number of times I over class and I know I should do it here.
Sure. Was it I thought the school fees was a joke. She doesn't know the no. She doesn't know the no.
Started from school fees.
Oh the job.
You go pay for class.
To Jana mo.
Next I was comment na wa who comment na just say apam school fees no.
To Jana ni yanko.
Yeah, ko comment na who comment na just school fees na ya apam.
Shishem.
So. You know. So what you do so one two day school fees na ye catch us to kutia no. Ana mo teacher sa.
What is saying?
Man be a teacher mo we just start catch no mama no school fees so.
Nana doa fire no. Nana doa.
Papa no to make okun ye.
O say we no dey dwato abanje say bibia you okay. Tina ka me twense ka fight.
Na evidence to papa no dey flow mo back.
Sound.
Let's hear school fees.
You don't want peace.
We don't want peace. Say the violence. Say we dey say bambe school you know ban to papa be so ko shame no mind. O shame ni nyina na wo to school fees. And I just find them aboni din.
Just from abo. Hey, unti Agnes.
I just to my body.
Unti Agnes. Agnes or send the bar, send about betting a fire piercing and then to quite see if you are wrong. Who are gonna go ahead.
Hey, Agnes piercing.
Sure.
Agnes is in the funny piercing, my piercing, so in the funny Agnes.
I know the aboni kakra na
my politics.
And I say politics, I know padi, I know pakoko kakra.
Politics in Kwana. Yes, Agnes almost agree, but about my no, Mivan school is no here.
Mivan, what she had there. Mivan said she didn't get textbooks. I just prefer the Bebro or textbooks are true.
I am a textbook. I textbook and drink of one year. You got to know your Thomas and only a textbook. Jana ukukasa utu book akazanga dia obebe ubetwa break textbook ni dependent you don't have gusto na ye ko masem omo your textbook nti mo show obla mo fa nti textbook ka
no
so nti mo nyina vive very dia so ni de vive the school fees no nka ho ono ni de do chani special vive de yenti mbodi din
na ayu
ni for 110 ada na mu ahin pe na echo no
o de jaw so mo e ba sa no obi ya na wasore ya na wasore obi ya na wasore na afechire o se ye bobo school fees de ne on pese obete
ko ade e searching sa promise and fail no
ko raw more fire
in the sa promise and fail ni de pekwa every one catch teacher say teacher on the faith maybe school fees teacher so the near to sound on the faith school fees no say and give you or the talk computer or the repair computer or the put akọ pass school information or the thing we do teacher pay wa won fa wa so won for teacher class for you
what is cc wo da okoyi mama AkuaDonkor yi me so say what so far there na work
wana
mama AkuaDonkor afiri mo
Because I who you do I didn't see Passport came, you know. My Jane did it was like I saw when you look at that.
Oh, I hit 83. But Abusiano, Abusia penny so can 90.
You know, when you age, 83 and 90. Time in an afternoon. My store, Nipa de, putting 100 corner area. 200 you may negotiate for so apple. Someone should watch a man you will send them up on the church school fees.
Nina, I find some body and be behind your come.
Sit up, put it up, a queen.
A year in now, some of my
Oh, be a last warning.
Net 30th.
A last one, and they were, you know what, this will be a winch of your mammy who how I make a comment section.
Mate.
Now, put the create over no phone.
Na virus on quiet, ya to swama, press phone. Now is a walk
spiritual another rascal feet.
Walk also appointment.
Not for appointment, the Siana made you feel.
Only an aqua could be an appointment and I say, hey,
there have been another good in appointment. I just Ukacha say, or family as my personal trainer, because I'm answering can be.
I see.
I say to my own to me.
Onikapa.
Onikapa.
Medasi.
Is never the school fees, no school fees, no school fees.
Nebi bianya kama.
Yes, sir, my embassy baby repeating who you been 30. Montia. At least we are near school fees now, or it's not the S O T.
Matia.
It's Josephine. Nana Jessie, Monica, Samati.
Pierce in Agnes and almost had a bonny one with a man yam one quam.
Oh, here's the mamma.
Do there.
Mamma, other case, the Bamon Bay finds if you answer no there, no man. And it's a later why.
Mate, all right.
School fees, no.
But I say.
Okay, and bye, teacher.
Guest prefer nothing in come. I'm sorry, did you make the number? Martina say 3 hours and some minutes. You back on your server, seen a mecan, and 30th. Na Bishop Salifua Marco and some cotton some. Oh, hello.
What's wrong?
Me
told us all alive.
Alive. Now me pesa wo clarify dia kakra ma me na me kasa em say answer now ntime kan.
Me phone. Me so sorry na me phone wo kasa a chance na menya. It was sometimes we prefer me to take it. The aftermath na menya. I'm so sorry.
The issue of doctors no e ba sa no say we na krono.
Oh. Me see, the kind of ya to turn it's more than $5,000. No, later on, I find out and say it will be almost 60 million. It will be they give you a specific drugstore to go get it. A no bra ya to talk any name of mama ya. Ya find out and say it was the waste of money and time and energy, no, bra. My Sunday winning, I think I don't have your contact straight. Just a way, solo. It's my Sunday evidence to be the amount session. So I don't know. It is something that is going on. Now, brother Bakubekasa, I'll say government in him washi. You see, and until your MPs, your way, government, no, ultimately be a one Ghana honor. Nipa baako no ono ko ntimi nye bibiara e wo Ghana nti no mo de nkofo eti say hospital we na da no panyimu we na da no nti se wo ba no ba ka say ni nyina government hu a President Mama Tiso the same thing was happening nti ono we hu ana ono de we hu so husband we na no kasa se si ano I'm so minim ni din nanka wo say o man kasa we it is true your brother no oba because he speaks English, no, and conforming some can maybe too heavy.
Okay.
And never can a too heavy. I want to me down a crack. So and sometimes that's it. To me, as a Okasat senior on one or yes smart. That is how I feel sometimes. So Kasa, one brand from Kakra. If you're this knowledgeable about these things, the only was so parliament now what or more dear. So some of the things are okay, are not in fact too much. Okay. I agree with the lady, but it will be about already over because I will be an apala. But we agree to disagree. But I thought they'd be an assembly below. I am too much. And some of the cost worker be open. I can even give the doctor's name.
What I find now, so now we will just I will just create awareness on that. So what I say now,
it is going on, my brother.
On that one because
it is going on. And see how many people and the what 60 million. I got draw back on 30 million. I got draw back on. The main procedure no can buy you. Procedure na kasa omo yellow. The major one and buy you.
I'm
wouldn't they see it? You can't say no, we're not going to baby almost see your procedure. You follow. Wouldn't matter ye. Baby almost be papa koto ye. I feel catch on so many metu baby in tuntum on and tuntum war. Omu me papa free sa a dino. Mrs. Tacoin, near you net one. Me say, me papa coffee, no, me chin na ye crew. Omu ni free baby or dana ye good at each. Omu te debe two baby for fra. Bed no say we no mattress. I don't know what it is. So for whatever. Miss Paper preaching in eye, they say on being down on the chill or to recline a maconium na the action. So there's so many things that help us. Me, I'm not gonna blame the government for it because
beware personal you bet try my chill off with a you bet cassa watch
Martin.
Now doctor ni o she kolebu mo de adwuma mo ye no na me am tie wo be bo $5,000 amamia e dey say nka ha me you na me confess kan wan jo ti America na aka no America for me chi obia ye be sessia asem we dey me tie na me da bi we on sentiment sa ne ma no betena kira me ne be ye interview na we breaking it down na personality obia Ghana ni oti wo wa na dwen say para yesi emfama obi wose para ne ni bi ni wo kwa hase no ni oni akora na kasa na sese azanko ya be said yeshemi obi oba class be nyame shran was one TV nya kasa montia fees na bibi anya kama obi oba class be nyame shran be obi ase yes